in the mix with DJ Joey Duval on the ones and twos.
I'm sound boy, I'm the This is also a burial. Original motivation for the place. What to sound? Wanna hear me? Wanna hear me? Quick! Somebody go call the owner people. Quick! I jump and mustard in your people. Quick! Somebody go call the owner me. I wanna quick! I hold and mustard in your. You hear me sound white time is longer than a rope. And tonight, we must cut your throat fire. Pick up yourself in a competition. And can't defend the people. What a bam bam on a quick. Somebody go call the owner people. Quick! I jump and mustard in your. Now hear me quick. Somebody call the undertaker. On a quick. I jump and just the in your. See them a bring him out from the church. Lord, him can a madden down in the freezer. Oh, for them sound and a crowd pleaser. Lord, for me sound and public malfa. On a quick, somebody don't call it on a people. Quick, I jump and mustard in now. Now hear me quick. Somebody don't call it on a people. Quick, I hold and mustard in now. On a quick, go for your pan, I want a people. Quick.
That'll make you angry as a motherfucker.
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and niggas translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas in white hoods like clan movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These niggas ain't hooping. Glossed over, nigga, we see it. No fly list. Niggas ain't tripping. In the cut like state troopers. Corpse flower, late bloomer. Niggas talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. Keep the heat, we some peacemakers. Go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler. We going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school. I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper. No, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par. I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Niggas gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Full page, y'all couldn't buy me. Niggas hyenas. This shit is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock knee, nigga, not me. Fuck is you talking about lost sleep? Fuck with a nigga who don't rap. Got to tell me, you niggas is lost sheep. These niggas is off Zans. I give them more bars, we'll need an autopsy. You need it in bulk, I'm Costco. Got it jumping, these niggas is not fleet. Fuck is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand niggas can't clock me. The shit that I'm talking is hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems.
Yeah.
Just Godspeed, my nigga. What? Niggas claiming king bet. Niggas popping flash. What? I ain't seen no wings yet. Shit, all I see.
We ain't seen no wings yet. Yeah.
Hey, what the music?
What's poppin'?
What the music at, man?
Shit, I just played the music. You ain't hear it?
Nah, it wasn't playing for me.
God damn.
I heard what you talking.
So I heard the first mix, and then the second one started, and then it cut off. And I thought my joint muted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here trying to figure out the sound.
Hey, let me know if y'all heard the music in the chat. I didn't hear it.
I heard the first mix, I'm sure.
All right, let me know if y'all hear this now.
Yeah,
y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't hear it?
Nah.
You don't hear Ellis?
Nah, I switched it to my phone, to my headphones. I don't hear it. It must be something.
That'll make you angry.
They said it wouldn't be televised.
See if you hear. Hold on.
You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and niggas translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas in white hoods like clan movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These niggas ain't hooping. glossed over, nigga, we see it, no fly list, niggas ain't tripping. In the cut like state troopers, corpse flower, late bloomer. Niggas talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. Keep the heat, we some peacemakers. Go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school. I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper. No, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par. I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Niggas gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Full page, y'all couldn't buy me. Niggas hyenas. This shit is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock me, nigga, not me. Fuck is you talking about lost sleep? Fuck with a nigga who don't rap. Got to tell me, you niggas is lost sheep. These niggas is off Zans. I give them more bars, we'll need an autopsy. You need it in bulk, I'm Costco. Got it jumping, these niggas is not fleet. Fuck is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand niggas can't clock me. The shit that I'm talking is hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed, my nigga. What? Niggas claiming king, bet. Niggas popping flash, what? I ain't seen no wings yet. Shit, all I see is strings, bet.
Yo, welcome to another edition of No Bullish TV. This is Good Evening American Bully. I just come up with these names as it go by, man. Good evening, American Bully. How y'all doing? Good evening, American Bully community. How's I got Pastor Tyree up in the building. I got Deacon Ellis. You know, he jumped in the wrong seat earlier today, man. We had to
got his ass booted.
Hey, listen, the Deacon boy had to come with the announcements, goddamn.
Are we still gonna let you give out the announcement though? You know,
yeah, we still gonna let you give out the announcement.
The anonymous though.
That boy said, kick his ass out.
Yeah. He said, he said, I know you didn't bring on Ellis before me. He said, boot his ass up out of here. He's sitting in the wrong seat. Hey, man, sorry, Ellis, I had to do it, bro. I had to.
That was funny, bro. That was funny, bro.
What's going on, Jermaine? What's going on? Talk of the City Kennels. Eric Rutherford was popping, man. I'm glad you jumped on time, man. You checking us out. We appreciate everybody that's on here, man. This is Good Evening Dog Talk. Had a hard day of work today, man. Now I got the next 4 days off. Took my PTO. You know what I'm saying? So took a good 3 days PTO, man, and got another, 4 days PTO in the bank. You know, I was gonna take all 7. Oh, I think I got 5 more days PTO. I got 5 more days PTO. But nah. Yeah, so what's going on? I might come at y'all, pause, for Friday. I might jump on Friday, Saturday. We definitely gonna have American Bully Church Sunday morning. You know, somebody gonna get baptized, man, Sunday morning.
Hey, bro, it doesn't stop, bro. It does not stop. Y'all was talking about She-Mail Sunday. Now you talking about baptizing folks.
No, bro, that was Ray, bro. That was Ray.
That was Ray. Ray started that shit.
Hey, long as he's the new suck and blow ministry leader.
Nah, bro. Nah, man, nah. You trying to give up your responsibilities, man? Nope.
No, bro.
Nah, you can't give up your responsibilities like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's not my ministry, bro. I'm
still on the deacon board, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a surgical.
You gotta pay your dues, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And just suck and blow is just what it is, man.
And look, either you take the suck and blow ministry or you take Ray seed. and I don't think you want race seat.
Yo, what race seat, man?
No.
Look, people was already hitting niggas up like, yo, what's
Hell yeah,
going up there?
hell yeah. My brother Jermaine hit me up and was like, yo, what's up with this shit? He even screenshotted this shit. Like, what
Yo,
the
Jermaine,
fuck?
what's good, yo? I still got you on them shots fired credits.
Go ahead on that.
I'm glad I wasn't on that line, bro.
You should have been, man. It'd have been a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But we'll finna turn no bullish kennels into the players club.
2-for-1 shots in this bit.
Oh shit!
Nah.
Hell no, Ray was Lisa Ray, boy.
Hey, you know they say they make the after hour spot a church.
Oh shit!
On the registration, so the police can't come in there.
Oh shit! So how y'all doing tonight, man? Yeah, we joke around. It is Thursday evening, man, and we are blessed to be here, man. We are blessed to be a part of this community, man, when it comes to the American Bully. I know I feel blessed, man. I know there's a lot of people who speak on the American Bully like it's dying, and like people be putting their own spin on these dogs, and I'm gonna say it right now, man.
Oh, here we go.
I'm tired of these no motion having ass motherfuckers. Never had motion at all. Never had motion at all. My bad. Never had motion at all, man. And just be saying it just to spray it. You know what I'm saying? Just thumbs just do, you know what I'm saying? Thumbs just doing this. This is the bulliest they ever got. Is this shit right here. You don't see these motherfuckers out. They still on the porch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm even speaking about $59.99 low price only today. Suck and blow. Hey. so I'm tired. People say, "Oh, you gotta show just to have an opinion." Listen, it's not just about showing. It's like talking about the shooters and what you'll do if you was a shooters to the shooters. How lame is that? Only if I can cop me an 8-ball and start off like, you know what I'm saying? Only exactly. Only if I can get a 7. If I can get a 7, if I can get a quarter, a half an ounce of hard to motherfuckers that's cooking up 2 bricks at a time.
Excuse me, sir. What does that mean? What does that mean?
But the real ones know what it mean, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm messing with you.
It's like go ahead.
You see what your man said down there? Somebody done stole my idea. That's why I gotta shut the fuck up.
I just saw someone selling Borable Bully mixes and calling them hybrids.
That's the same shot I was gonna do with the XLs.
I ain't gonna lie, Tyree. You could go buy an XL from like 70% of the kennels, and it's already gonna be there, brother. I'm just letting you know.
Facts, they already been doing that shit.
Yeah, but most of them XLs don't look like Borors though.
Ain't it?
They look like stretched out big pit bulls.
Hey, but how y'all feel about that? I mean, I know, like y'all ain't really showmen like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
y'all been off the porch. Well, I don't know. Ellis really ain't been off the porch like that, but
yes, he has. That's how we came up with suck and blow.
Nah, he ain't been off the porch. I mean, you right. He has been off the porch. He been
on the ground. You know,
I'm in the yard. I'm in the yard, bro. I'm in the front yard.
Yeah, he's been around long enough to kind of know. You know, he done had a litter. He done sold puppies. He done, you know, he got.
No, I'm talking about. I ain't just talking about that. I'm saying as far as showing, like, you know how this channel, we talk about everything basically show dog for the most part.
So okay, so like, to your question, this about how we feel about it. This go back to kind of what I was saying to you earlier. It's look at it like a double-edged sword. Both sides are gonna be the same. It's just if you're on the left side or the right side. So picture the left side being the show world, and picture the right side being the breeders world. Because all breeders ain't gonna show dogs, and all showmen ain't breeders. You know what I'm saying? So they go hand in hand. Your breeder, your showmen are taking the stock out here to present and show some of the best stock they can put hands on.
You ain't missed nothing yet, Charles. We just started.
The breeder is trying to produce the best stock based off of the showman's winnings across the rings, if that makes sense. So
I feel you. It's hand in hand.
So just like when I was saying earlier, you got a dedicated group of old school breeders that are dedicated to specifically using the dogs that started to breed. And with those, like I say, it works the same way. They're gonna look at the people now that are getting in buying the cheat code dogs, as we call them, and just putting them together and saying they have dogs.
It's crazy because there's people that's buying these cheat code dogs ain't even off the porch. You know what I'm saying?
And they
ain't got no motion either.
The dog. It's not, for anybody listening, this is not to be confused with the dog cheat code.
Cheat code. I mean, no, we're not talking about the actual
like
dog.
An actual cheat to a game type of deal. What we saying?
We talking about people that actually had to build a dog up from ground zero to a person who's buying a dog from, let's say,
2 dogs from Con, breed them together, and then say that this is their blood.
This is their blood.
Now they know everything about it when they really don't, because they ain't produced nothing really.
Oh, bro, I'm so glad y'all brought this back up, bro, because that's so true. That go back to that math versus art statement I was talking about. People just adding, bro. That is not dog breeding, bro. Like, if I see 2 elephants and I get a male and a female elephant, I didn't make a damn elephant. I just copied what was already going on with the elephants.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
You took 2 elephants, and you know what I'm saying? It was given that it was going to be some elephant come out of some elephants. But
thank you.
If you take a crocodile and a fucking platypus and you some kind of way get some shit out of it, now that's a creation.
And then you build on top of it. And keep building and building.
Exactly.
And it keeps getting better and better. And people are like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you got to be a mad scientist to not go
like that, though. No, you got to be a mad scientist to be a breeder anyway. Like to breed, not just regular dog. Anybody can be a breeder, but to actually breed, like all right. I told somebody this, man, and they never understood until I actually explained it. Like I was like, bro. They was like, man, you ain't no OG neither. Like you just I said, bro, okay, I ain't no OG, but guess what? I've been in the best in breed with my own production. With the dog that because they were like, oh, you bought Shot Fire. I said, yeah, you're right. I did buy Shots Fired, but I've been in a ring with Shots Fired and his daughter that I produced in Best in Breed. Like how that she just beat the #1 champion, the top champion American bully when she didn't have a title. You know what I'm saying? She was titled and was beating the #1 American bully at that time in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I produced that. I produced dogs people know about. You know what I'm saying? That when they seen them, they was like, I need to breed to that dog. Not just Shot Fired. Dogs that I produced off of him. I built the legacy behind Shots Fired. Right. So it's not okay. Yeah, I'm not an OG. I didn't help build this, not build, but I didn't help create this the American bully. But guess what? I'm
a martyr.
helping with the building blocks of this motherfucking shit.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
an OG
saying?
yet, but I'm a martyr.
Like, yeah, my footsteps are in the sand, bro. Like, that's something you can, they're finally cut in the sand. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
bro,
y'all can
my
say
thing
whatever.
is that don't discredit you from fancying a breed, bro. That like hundreds of years, dogs have been seen and judged by people who aren't breeders or handlers or owners of that breed. It literally happens on a regular basis. They actually do it to be fair in the ring.
With
But
Pick
but
judges
it's
that
just
are
like
outside the breed.
how do you think NBA players look at Stephen A. Jackson? Stephen A. Smith. How do you think NBA players they love him, they like him, you know what I'm saying, because he's a mouthpiece, but at the end of the day, do they truly respect his word? Like they do
Shannon
Shaquille
Sharp.
O'Neal, like they do um
Skip Bayless.
Charles Barkley. How do they look
That
at
don't
Skip Bayless?
disqualify him from commenting intelligently on
It
the
kind of does,
basketball,
though. But
though.
it
It don't,
does
bruh.
it does
Okay,
in a
so let me
circle.
ask you
It
this.
does
Let
in
me
a
ask you
hold
this.
on. What I'm saying,
Okay.
you're missing what I'm saying. It disqualifies him not to the average Joe or not to the people who are understanding. Yeah, you are speaking the truth. You are speaking the truth about this player, but it does dismiss him in a select group of a circle that actually is in the game, is blood, sweat, and tears.
I got a better one. The Coast Guard and the Army cannot have a conversation about war.
That's a fact.
They can't. It's almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
The Coast Guard is never gonna really understand what it feels like to be that side of the military, to go put boots on another soil and really be almost expecting to die when you wake up every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They putting boots on here or on this soil where we don't have those type of threats. The most they doing is helping people during the hurricane and forest fires. And then whenever they call for fucking martial law, then they'll have their time. But until then, they don't get that taste unless you're going active.
And I'm not saying not be an analyst. I'm not saying stop speaking on the breed. I'm not saying that. This is not what I'm not saying that. But I am saying, please do understand it gets deeper than what you're saying, than what others are just talking, and the analysts are just talking. The analyst doesn't know what it takes to actually get. Well, I'm not going to say they don't know what it takes. They don't know what it feels like.
Avatar.
What's going on, Avatar Bullies? They don't understand what it feels like to actually put in the work to get what they need to get to build a legacy. They know what it takes, but they haven't even been through it yet.
So
you feel what I'm saying?
What the angle I'm trying to take, or what I'm trying to say is, like, Stephen A. Smith can come on and speak about football, right?
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Stephen A.
For
Smith.
sure. It's a great analogy for what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He could be like, why did they stay in the I formation for so long? It was not working.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But
we know he's not that intelligent. He ain't, come on now. He ain't that intelligent.
But I'm just speaking on it from this perspective.
I feel what you're saying.
A former player can come in and be like, bro, like, we was really just trying to wear them down and eat up the clock.
Right.
Like,
it's so much time. There was so much time on the clock.
You feel me?
We were trying to do this, and this.
Even though it wasn't working, we were just burning clock. You feel me?
And
that's
even
the
though
conversation you and Tyree talking about where the Coast Guard can't talk to the Army. That don't mean the Coast Guard can't talk about military strategy, though. You see what I'm saying?
I said basically they could talk to them about war, like as far as being on the ground in that situation, because the Coast Guard don't handle that shit. They don't get that chance
on foreign soil. Bullets flying by their head. Possibly
the same.
No, what I'm saying is I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is it's different. Like, people try to apply the OG rhetoric that y'all saying a former player with battle scars or a war veteran could talk about. Like, y'all talking about the actual war stories and how it feels to have bullets flying over your head. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm talking about a person can look at it from a third person perspective and speak about those things that's going on. Like that's a war atrocity, no matter what. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like torturing somebody is a war atrocity, a war crime, no matter what. Like that's scum. You shouldn't be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to have been in war and somebody shooting at you to know that that's a war crime. You get what I'm trying to say now?
Yeah.
Like it's different realms of topics. Like for instance, somebody who never fed their dog 100% raw shouldn't be able to really comment on what to feed your dog raw. That's where the experience will come in. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
But
that's
somebody who
how
never fed,
but that's how I saw it in the same with the military thing. Like a person that ain't so I see what you're saying, and it sounds like it's so vague of a topic. You can go different ways in the comparisons. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
yeah. Well,
go ahead.
like
I
I
would
could be
say
like the
relate. Oh, go
military.
ahead, Tari.
I could be like, the Coast Guard can't tell, Delta Six how to, be stealth because
Right.
they supposed to shit. They supposed to be teaching everybody else how to be stealth because they supposed to be the best as you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So
Hmm.
when it come down, same thing like you said, when you can't, if you ain't never fed you raw, how can you get up here and talk about feeding your dog raw or
Hey,
feeding?
Eric.
Well,
Yeah.
people should feed their dogs and
Hey,
shit raw
hey,
wise.
hey, Eric Rutherford. You're right. Everyone has to start from somewhere. But when you a rookie, second, third year player, you ain't saying shit to Ray Lewis that has 3 Super Bowl rings and is on his way out, about to chase another one. That's sitting behind
Hmm.
him. You can't
Right.
say you got to at some point you have to shut the fuck up and listen. Even when you feel like you're right, you might be wrong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because there's a situation, there might be a situation where you might feel that you're right, but his experience is going to show you that you're wrong. Yeah. You might think you might just need to shoot that gap right there and fill that gap right there, but that might just be a dummy play that they're using for you to fill that gap right there. So
Yeah. And in the third
they
quarter,
have
we
they
asked
have you
out.
thinking this is what you need to fill right here. You need to fill this gap right here. That's cool if you disagree, Mr. Terradome. Hey, that's all
Nigga,
good.
is
That's
that
all
shots?
good, man.
Is that shots fired in a Coogee sweater?
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
I
the
kept
old
I kept
Biggie.
looking at the screen like something looked different.
That's the old Biggie joint. That's the old Biggie joint. Hey, it's cool if you disagree. It's cool if you disagree, man. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. Yeah, it's all good, man. He a Patriots fan.
So
It's all good.
hey,
I mean,
chill. Just
but the
calm
thing,
down. The Patriots, bro.
but the thing is, hold up. He said he disagreed, but it's all gravy. But let's say like I've never bred a dog, right? But there's some OG that I've messaged about studs and they don't know what COI is. That doesn't COI really
That's
some
that's a
breeders
prime
don't even
example of
need
what we talking about.
some breeders don't even need to know what COI is. They don't
Right.
even need to know what's there's so many breeders that still don't know what COI is. They've heard of it, but they don't even know how to even operate
It's
on it. But they have produced prime dogs.
it's
You
really
know
a
what I'm
topic
saying?
that just really started popping up heavier in the last
Right.
3 years
They
in
know
dogs.
they don't need a
Because
COI.
of internet, because of social media, to be honest.
Right.
Facts.
They don't need it's been around for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Decades. This is how they breed large game animals.
And horses. So like it's cool. It's cool. I want to know what Terradome, please put
Yeah, like
a
how you
comment
disagree,
and
bro.
how do you disagree? Is just said it instead of saying you disagree. Please give an example of why you disagree, because I disagree is just like,
We
you know
move
what I'm
so
saying?
fast through topics when you say that it
No,
kind of
he's talking about he disagrees about I guess he's saying that if you just started, you kind of need to just sit back and chill, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give
Sometimes
you
you
a
need to.
prime story about that, Tara. When I first got into dogs, like I tell everybody, I was strictly edge dogs. No matter what I knew was right, And health wise, structure, no matter what I would say and knew, the community gave me all backlash. Because for one, being new in the game and knowing too much can hurt you. Because one, you going against already a rule of thumb that the community has had is in a silent way for
I'm gonna get to your
way
that part.
before you even came along. You know, so at
Mm-hmm.
that point, they're looking for you to either get on board and learn what's really going on, because the stuff you most likely throwing out there, they've heard it and been through it. You know, so
My bad, Eric. No, there's some garbage ass OGs out there, right? Just like there's been players that's OGs that's been riding the bench
Tyrone
in the
Lue,
NFL and the NBA. They've been sitting the bench, but that doesn't disregard their knowledge and how they can help build you, and they can give you some good advice.
Oh,
But what
that's
I'm
a good
saying,
point, bro.
but
That's
what
a
I'm
good point.
saying, what I'm saying is the people who, when there's people who are known producers of dogs, known like good breeders, like who should I say?
Robert Lee.
Like Robert Lee. Like, why would you sit and argue with Robert Lee about pairing, and you've only got 2 breedings on the ground? You know what I'm
Right. He
saying?
didn't remade one of his
Like,
old dogs before, and you ain't
like,
even
like
made
that'll be
your
the
first
dumbest.
one.
That'll be the dumbest shit ever to
Facts.
debate a person on. You feel that just because you might not like his dogs
Now,
or like the look of his dogs, that I've seen it. It's mind blowing. I've seen people actually debate this man on because they don't agree with a certain
the way the looks he's getting out of the dogs, or
but you don't listen. What's so beautiful about what Robert Lee's done is that he's given a roadmap, right? And this particular roadmap is not meant for he might be driving a Lexus on it, but it's meant for all cars to drive on it. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have
I
a
get what you're
Lexus,
saying.
and he can have a Lexus, but you can have a BMW. You can still drive down that same road, right? But just stay the fuck out of his lane. You feel what I'm saying? Stay
that's
out of his
basically all it
lane.
is.
Just
If you
stay
look
out of
at
his lane.
if you look at his peds, and it's not just him. You can go look at Oscar Gomez peds. You can go look at Marco Suarez peds. You can go look at Bashar's peds.
Right.
Like they all have multiple generations of dogs. And not only do you have to look at the way it's bred, look at the dogs that were bred together. Look at the features on those dogs and what came out of what they went forward with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all have taken the same steps going forward, doing just with different looks, different bloods. Like Robert Lee said, he went rock and ruby. Look at Bashar. He chose to take the Denzel mix and go forward with it, producing more extreme dogs. Marco Suarez, he started with a true tame dog, went forward with it, built his camp. You know, it's about how you choose to who like he said, it's about which road, which car you want to take down the road. You want a F-350? Go look at Bashar's yard. You want a Lexus? Go look at Robert Lee yard. You know, you want a BMW? Go look at Marco's yard.
You know what? You know what's crazy? There's new breeders that'll look at Bashar's yard, right, and be like, "That shit's trash," but they don't understand. This man laid history down for us. Like, we still breeding. We got all of us have, mostly all of us has his dogs in our yard, bro. Like the dogs he done produced in our yard, like in our architect. And
Bashar produced dogs that were rated to the standard of today 5 years ago.
6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago,
8, 9 years ago, yeah.
Whenever Magoo was born, 15 years ago.
Facts though, facts. Magoo's like 13 or 14. 14 years ago, he was already producing.
Not meaning to put people's name out there, but B-Rock Bulls, he always bashes Bashar. but I haven't seen him produce anything that is even on the radar for us to talk about, for even to use as a building block.
I ain't
No
gonna lie
disrespect.
though. I don't
No
think that's
disrespect.
I
No
don't think that's a
disrespect to.
bad thing though.
No
See,
disrespect
that's
to
what
him. No, but I'm just saying. This is like every time I see a post of his, it's always about Bashar. It's always bashing Bashar. It's always beating down Bashar. It's never ever. And I guarantee you that he got some of them dogs in his pedigree, whether it's way in the back that he don't even know about, that Bashar produced. Hey, Bashar is a fucking troll. Bashar got dogs right now that is part of his camp or production that will blow your mind right now. It's not, he's just not showing it. He's just not showing these dogs off.
A lot
You
of
know
his
what I'm saying?
dogs, after they stole his dogs some years back, Bashar had to restart his whole program almost. That's what people don't realize. Like he already was where he needed to be and had to restart the program and came back and caught up. Using his stock that he had placed in different places around the world, he rebuilt his program off the same exact formula that he went with the first time and did it again. You know, like he said, he go ahead.
We're not saying don't listen to OGs, but who you gonna listen to? Michael Jordan or Danny Kukoc? Like
You
what?
gotta,
Like
yeah, you gotta still use your judgment.
who you gonna try to do a balancing act after? Who you gonna try to walk behind to see if you can emulate what they're doing and to capitalize off of their
Emulating
blood, or
somebody and being coached by them is different.
like they said Kobe Bryant is the closest thing to Michael Jordan to me, but this is what he did. This is what he did better than Mike. He was a better shooter. So he took Michael Jordan's style, studied all of that, and said, you know what? I'm gonna add this nuance to it. I'm gonna add this nuance to it. What made him his game stand out just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe added the one thing that Kobe added from Jordan's game was look, because one thing folded over to multiple things.
Facts.
That's all
Okay,
it
I
was.
get what you're saying.
He added more confidence. Kobe had that dog in him. No, I'm not saying Mike didn't. I'm not saying Mike didn't, but Kobe was a different animal.
I got what you're saying. Kobe didn't need a reason. Michael Jordan needed a reason.
Like Mike knew he could have multiple options off the head, and he would take them. Kobe didn't need to take them. He wouldn't take them because he knew I'm gonna get the job done. And with that type of mentality, it changes the way you do it. Your explosiveness of anything you do is different from the person that second thinks or has a different plan in mind. You know what I'm saying? When you got that one goal and that's what you gonna do, that's what you gonna do. And that's what Kobe had.
Bashar got his dogs by getting a single registration into the American. I don't think so. I don't understand what it is.
Where'd you get that from? Because Bashar got a dog. His bitch is off of Denzel. The bitch he started with is Denzel bred back to Dave's shit. So he started with registered dogs.
But just like Michael Jordan, let's look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan took his style from Dr. J. He took a style of basketball from Dr. J, and he added more athleticism to it with a little bit more cerebral things, as far as like I'm going to use this information to fuel me to kill all of your kill your whole team. I need this information, even if it's a lie, to turn on a switch to score 50 on you, to have a fluke game. You know what I'm saying? Like he took that and used the same road that Dr. J used. Who else? Shaq. He took game
from Penny Holloway.
Nah, I'm saying from other centers, like other dominant centers. You know what I'm saying? That
the point I'm trying to make is that following somebody's blueprint, like emulating a person, is totally different from being coached by them or in dogs mentored.
But
like,
see, this is the thing
Phil
though.
Jackson as a player is not as good as Kobe or Michael, but he coached them to be better players. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can't just say if somebody didn't get a national winner, you're not going to listen to what they say. They might be a great coach or a great mentor. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right. But they have laid down a great laid down a great plethora of work though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they
like
might have they might not have been the best player, but they were a player that knew the game. They were you could depend on them at a certain point. You can actually depend on them. You know what I'm saying? They might not have been the best player, or they might not have been the most athletic at that time, but they were dogs at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You could just say,
so that's where a player or a person like me in the dog game come in. But since how long ago? It's about 9, almost a decade. We could call it a decade. I've been intensely studying American bullies. So now when we get to 2023, 2024, I'm 8 years in for real. I might not have no litters, but I'm 8 years in of literally intensely studying. You feel me? So you can't come and say, "Oh, you don't have no litters, so you can't say nothing."
No. That's not what we're saying. You can say whatever you want, but how will it be received? That's what I'm saying. How will it actually be received, or will it be received at all? Will it go under the radar? Will people not give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like a person with no. Have you ever said to somebody, "Man, I said the same thing to them, man. I said the same fucking thing, and now y'all listening to what he's saying? I said the same fucking thing." That's because they revere this person more than they revere you. You know what I'm saying? Because this person is well more respected in his craft than they respect you. You can walk into a room of wrestlers. You've probably been a situation where you've walked into a gym, and there's kids that's already being coached, but you can say a few things differently to this kid to turn on a switch for him to understand, but you saying the same thing as his coach been telling him for years. Here you come a couple of months, and you done told him something differently, but it's the same. It's the same shit. It's just you used you understand what I'm saying? It's just you went at it a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually been in the mud. I can't like I started when I got out of prison in 2006, right? I started working in the YMCA, right, in Rhode Island. And at a point, not to be sounding like I was set tripping at the time. I ran a little clique called the A-Trade Gangsters in Rhode Island for like 6-7 years. And we did a little something in New England. And I left that life behind me. I met my wife. I left that life behind me. But I said that to say this. I started a program in a YMCA with youth that were in gangs, right? That were actually in gangs. And we would go to the gang leaders strapped up, ready to die for these young kids because they didn't want to let them go. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we would go strapped up, ready to die for these kids, and these kids seen it. They seen it. They heard me talking about how I used to do it, but when they actually seen that shit in action, and the gang leaders knew who the fuck we were. They knew who they didn't understand who these youngins was talking about. But when we when we approached these gang leaders, it was like, oh shit, this is Duval. Nah, they know me as Joel, right? But
Tell Diddy about this.
they knew me, they knew me as Duval. So they would say, oh shit, that's Joey Duval. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Right.
this is Joel. And they would say, yo, I would sit and talk to these gentlemen about their own children. Your son ain't in this gang. Why you ain't forcing your son to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't forcing your nephew? You know how many I've helped over 11 kids get into colleges through through these programs, through this program. You know what I'm saying? Through the YMCA. But what I said that to say this, it took somebody that they seen was a wolf, an old wolf, to actually listen,
about that.
to say, yo, this motherfucker just wasn't talking about it. This motherfucker was in the field. Because you know what? When I'd leave, these gang leaders were youngins when I was coming up, and they see me whooping feet to the people who they looked up to. They see me terrorizing the people who they looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So they would tell these young kids, yo, yeah, man, fucking follow him. Follow him, bro.
They got this thing. It's basically called sheepdog mentality. I'm glad you said that about the wolves, but basically it's this idea that it's three types of people in the world. It got sheeps and wolves, obviously. People who just regular, not really able or capable of protecting themselves. Then they got the wolves who looking to take advantage. And then they got a third type of person that most people don't talk about, but it's a sheepdog. And the sheepdog really don't do nothing. Like if you know about like a Great Pyrenees or Caucasian Shepherd dog, like even some border collies, depending on what type of breed. They got other breeds too, or Bernese Mountain Dogs, them type of herding dogs. They chill, bro. They're super chill. But like you'll wake up in the morning and find they done killed like 3-4 coyotes or killed a wolf, and so it's like be a sheepdog type of person. Like that's what the SEALs used to tell us when we was training for wrestling. Like be a sheepdog. Like you're not violent for no reason. You violent to protect something. You feel me? And only when the need arises. You feel what I'm saying? But you always have that wolf inside of you. It's just it don't come out unless it have to. You feel me? And they only come out for the right reasons. And I think that's a big thing in the world, bro. Like a lot of people is just dogs that's barking, bro. They not sheepdogs for real.
So we bring that back to the American bully community, right? A lot of people just, like you said, they just barking. They not really sheepdogs. They not the ones who's really cornerstones of the game. You know what I'm saying? They just actually in the crowd throwing popcorn onto the field. Not even rocks, not even pebbles. They trying to throw popcorn on the field from the nosebleed seats. You feel what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these. Yeah. I'm not saying you, Ellis. I'm not saying you at all. But I'm just saying there's a lot of.
It's good. We talking.
There's a lot of people in this dog game that they haven't done anything. They're not even trying to do anything but run lip service. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. They have no. They got good talk. They got good talk. Oh, this is how you beat Mike Tyson. I'm gonna tell you how to beat Mike Tyson. But shit, as soon as they get punched by Mike Tyson, all that shit
go out the window, dog.
Go out the window.
Niggas is at church with Kurt Franklin after that. Hit by Mike Tyson. They didn't realize get hurt like this.
Teach you, man. Teach you.
Like for real. Like there's people in this dog game that don't have they got the clout, but they still don't have the resume. You feel what I'm saying? They got the clout, they got the crowd, they got people following them, but they still don't have the resume. They got a lot of people fooled. There's those people too. There's the other side of the coin as well. You know what I'm saying? There's people that talk a loud one, that talk a big, big, big one, but they don't have shit to stand on when it comes to the real. When it comes to the grand scheme of things, they actually do not have anything to stand on, but they fucking lip service. Pause. That's it.
Yeah.
They got the
Hey,
dog. They got
I
they
will.
got
I do got to get this off because I can't just let you talk about my dog B-Rock like that. When he be
I
talking,
respect B
he
Rock.
say
I
the
respect B Rock.
he say the Bashar Kennel Club because he be like throwing jabs at the ABKC for always
Yeah,
listening
but uh,
basically to Bashar
they
goddamn
not though. They're
style of dog.
not. They not.
I mean, but let's be real.
Did
When the last
did
It
you
time
go back.
Bashar had a
It go
good
back and
day at
forth.
Nationals?
did you see
What
did
you
you
mean?
see the
2023.
yeah this
No,
year
not
and last
2023,
year.
2022.
This
And
year
He
what?
and
won.
last year. Yeah,
What
he
you
did.
mean? He
He won the
won.
champion.
Bashar
He
won
won a champ.
Nationals last
He
year.
won a champ. Yeah, he got a national winner dog
He got a
last year.
national winner, bro.
Bro,
He do a champion class dog too.
what dog?
That
It was
grand champion King Kong dog. Remember
King
I told
Kong.
you they sent.
Okay, so
Remember I told you
let's
the
okay. So
judge from
hold on.
Spain sent the
So hold on,
extremes
hold on,
out
hold on.
first.
So hold on.
That
Let's
dog
go.
won the
Okay,
year
hold on.
before.
So hold on. Now go back to what I said. Bashar hasn't had a good day at Nationals in a long time. Just because he got a grand champion win that day off a
Mm-hmm.
dog that only went to
Mm-hmm.
one show,
Mm-hmm.
we
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
already know what that was about.
I can understand
Before,
what you're saying. I can
if
understand
you
it.
was really into the Nationals before,
Mm-hmm.
every Nationals, Bashar name was the limelight.
He ain't get no
So
motion though. He ain't have no motion.
that's what I'm saying. Back then,
I remember
every
in
Nationals, his name was in
2019,
lights.
2019, he showed up in Nationals with Roy Jones with an ugly ass dog. No motion. No motion.
Beanstalk.
He had Roy Jones with him, but he had an
That's when
ugly ass
Beanstalk
dog.
came.
No motion. Nah, it wasn't Beanstalk. It was another dog. Horrible looking. Horrible looking. Like people talk about Bashar like he has some kind of stake in the ABKC. He don't. He doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the dogs that's been top dogs for the last 10 years, none of them been off of his blood. Not even in the top
I
5.
I think
Not
the
even in the
angle they
top 10. Not even in
I
the
think
top 10.
I think the angle they coming from with that though is like
It's lip service, bro.
it's
Well,
lip
now
service, but
see,
there is some truth to it, bro. Because it's like
Bashar's
it's
already
not necessarily Bashar winning, but it's
he's
the fact that
already
the style of dogs is being
yeah.
influenced by the extreme stuff, and he's the leader
It's
of the extreme stuff. You
the
get what I'm
reason.
saying?
He's not the leader of the extreme
I
stuff.
promise you, he is.
When's the last time he's been to a
No.
10K stack off and won?
Look,
How many stack offs
Bro,
has he's
Look,
been
all
showing
of
up to
that shit,
stack off
he
shows and been getting
look.
buried?
It's not
all of
about
that
look.
shit is
He's
not about
already
who's winning, bro. He's the whole culture. He
hold
the
on,
one who
hold on.
brought all that into the bullies.
Look, Joey, look. This is the real. And Dave even this is what happened. No extreme dogs were out before Magoo. When Magoo came
He
in and they
don't
brought
got no motion.
look, bruh, the
Okay,
pocket is
you could
based
think
off
that.
of his motion. You can't deny it. The standard was written after Magoo and the pocket class. The reason they took the extreme class out was because they thought that the pocket bully should be modeled after Magoo. This is what we should have, a more extreme dog. Why should
Right.
we have an extreme and the pocket should be an extreme dog?
Mm-hmm.
That's when the dog started making that turn to look like that. Real extreme, more bone, more mass. If you go back to
Exactly.
prior
So
from
everybody
Magoo,
had to catch
the
him,
dogs didn't have that type of mass or that type of bone. None of the males did. But when
or that
Magoo
type of
came,
look.
yeah, Magoo forward is where it started to change again. Bashar
But
influence
that's a dope.
changed American Bully.
That's a dope dog to.
emotion when he really the leader of the extreme movement. Oh, my dog, internet went out. Damn.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, y'all pay our tithes and offerings. We sending the basket around. Get the damn Wi-Fi back on in the church. Hey, pay your tithes, bro. We ain't even like the normal church. We only
But
take
Avatar, but it's the thing though.
5%.
This the thing, Avatar. It's no reason. It's no reason to add bulldog now. It don't matter if it was sauced up back then. The reason we breed these dogs today, and the dogs, even if it's the dogs in the last 6 years, you can still account these pedigrees. You can account all these litters. So if you're still trying to breed dogs from, if you got sons that are off dogs that are 14, 15 years old, then that's something you got to expect. Every breed is made up like this. It always starts out like this. The bulldog is
Mm-hmm.
made up of 72 different dogs, which includes a Jack Russell. And I bet most people don't even know that. It's inside of a bulldog. You know what I'm saying? Over time, this is what happens. It's certain things you gotta do to keep tight. It's certain things you gotta do to keep the bull in it. We talked about this with the Rottweiler not too long ago. The Rottweiler was getting snipey. The head was starting to lose. It was starting to lose top score. And then what would we say? 2014, 12, between 12 and 14, they brought back in the original dogs, giving the Rottweiler more top score, giving it a bigger jawline again. The
They also
principle.
start picking towards it too, though, bro. They start picking. That's what I'm trying to say about what B-Rock was saying about the Bashar Kennel Club. It's not about Bashar winning the Nationals or nothing. And I don't even think it's like really a big deal as far as him influencing the registry, me personally, either. Like, I agree with Joel in that. But what I'm saying is he do have an influence because he influences the picking of the dogs. Like, his style of dog is king, bro.
So
Because
look
he
at
made
it.
it popular. He was the first person to make that shit popular, bro.
So look at it this way. This is I understand the angle they come from with it. You got to look at it like fishing. If you got the right bait, the fish gonna come. And seeing that over 50% of the breed is still in a terrier place, whether it's they have terrier style dogs or they have bulls that are producing terriers, you got to influence more of the breed to go towards adding the bull to what they got. Now, does that speak for the other 50% that got bulls? I'm assuming that most of them know better because they're producing bulls by now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if you're trying to get the whole breed as a whole up to recognize that the old bully was still, even now it's still a building spot, but the old bully was a thought of a building block. From the time Dave, picked these dogs up in the 90s to 2003 when they thought to put this on paper, this was all experimentation. You
Yeah, they were
know,
still trying to make exactly what they wanted. But
exactly.
my
And
my
but
thing is my thing is the reason the bulldog thing is so taboo is because it was quote unquote cheating back in the day when we were supposed to only be building from Amstaffs and pit bulls. It was cheating to add a bulldog then.
Well,
But
also
now
you got to
we
remember
picking
you got to
towards
have three
bulldog.
breeds. You got to have three
I'm
breeds to
getting there.
officially have a breed. So
No, I'm getting there. So what I'm saying is, it was taboo back then to be cheating to add bulldog because you're only supposed to be having Amstaff and pit bull. But yet we get into the breed that we making and we say a pit bull characteristics are super undesirable. That makes no sense. When bulldog characteristics was cheating at the beginning, that makes zero sense in making a dog breed. And then back to what you said,
How
to
is it
make a
cheating
dog
when it
breed.
take bulldog to even make it took the bulldog to even make the American pit bull terrier. It
That's what
took
I'm trying.
bulldog to make that dog.
That's what I'm trying to articulate. That is contradictory. It makes no sense,
Yeah. What
especially
makes
when
what
leaders
I
in the
told you
breed come
earlier,
out and say,
What I told you earlier is what the key points we need to make. What I said on that post earlier is when I said balance is not being used. Is either one side of the coin or the other side of the coin. It's
Exactly, bro.
never balance
Exactly.
that's being talked about. It's
Correct.
either
And
there's too much bulldog in this or it's not enough old school in this. It's
And
never
and
talked about the middle ground.
and this is why so many people get laughed at in the American Bully game, because when you tell them these dogs already had bulldog in them and they try to swear up and down and they try to rush you and fight you and call you a bitch and your mama is a hoe and all sorts of shit
Damn.
when you tell them this. And
Damn.
it's like, yo, do your research on the dogs that make up the dog you're thinking this is. Because these dogs already had bulldog in them. Just because it's not
right.
the bulldog of today,
Mm-hmm.
it was the bulldog of yesterday when the bulldog did look a little different and had different attributes.
We
You
don't
know,
need more bulldog in it. We
exactly.
don't need no more bulldog.
Now, getting on to that. From the 90s, when everybody wanted to say it was pit bull, Amstaff, that's it, cool. All right. In 2003, when they said, all right, we got to put this on paper and make this something real, and you look at the dogs around that era, if you have to have 3 dogs for it to be in a perfect breed, wouldn't the bulldog have been the best pick to bring back in since it was already in the pit bull? It's no other dog out there really that would have been a better pairing to a pit and an Amstaff to create and keep mass and bone, well, keep muscle definition. Let's say that, because then you wanted a muscular dog. You wanted that physique of that like that Arnold Schwarzenegger physique. That's what they wanted back then.
Bruh, exactly, bruh. And now all of a sudden having muscles and a tuck is not like not a tuck. Let me stop before I get shot at. My bad, senior pastor. Let me stop saying tuck. But uh, a
What's going on with your phone, man?
Man, the deacon ain't played the internet in the back room.
Come on, man. What kind of phone you got?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You know what I'm saying? Where'd you get-
Metro. Metro.
Yeah.
That's that $15 plan.
Yes. Nate Robinson, man. I sent you the link, man. Jump in, man. I'd like for you to jump in here, man. I
Bro,
sent
you got it. Is it still playing?
huh?
Is it still playing?
What?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hold up. No, it shouldn't be.
Bro, what the fuck?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I just played it right there. Did it stop?
Yeah, it stopped.
All right, cool.
Ooh, that also just going back to back. The hell going on with the system tonight, yo? I'm about to write.
I don't know. I don't know. But
Y'all get Brian up here. We got the deacon and passed out.
but nah, but the beautiful thing about this breed, I mean, that I love, people say, "Oh, we need one look." Hey, I like that there's different looks of American Bully. I love that there's a more cheeky American bullies. There's more top skulled American bullies. There's more shorter muzzle with good balance. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about the body of the dog, you know, I'd like to see it down the middle, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a more bulldog looking American bully than it is an actual American bully, because when you start taking it there, they're actually not American bullies, man. It's a hybrid breed. It's basically creating a whole different breed. You know what I'm saying? So he says, I'm out working. It's late night for me. Hey man, shout out to the late workers tonight, man. That's out here listening to us, man. We really appreciate it, man. We really appreciate it. And we can appreciate that we can help your night fly by a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? He said, I prefer he say I prefer 60-40. See, I prefer 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be 50-50. I want it to be down the middle. I want my dog to be to not have any wrinkles. You know, I want my dog to have a decent and this is the thing. Depending on your dog's head shape depends on your dog's muzzle. So we can't sit up here and say, oh, the muzzle of American Bully, this American Bully's muzzle should be like this American Bully's when their head shapes ain't even the same. You know what I'm saying? It should be a mathematical equation to that certain dog's head shape. If we're looking at the standard, if we really understand the standard, we understand every dog's muzzle shouldn't be the same as every other dog's. You feel what I'm saying? So Goliath's muzzle shouldn't be the same as David's muzzle.
Well, you
David's muzzles because it's
might get some braids, don't you?
Me? Hell no, nigga. That man, I got the LeBron going on in the front.
I saw you. I thought you were growing your shit out.
Hell no, I got the LeBron. I'm surprised I ain't dunking like LeBron, man, because I got the I need the Rogaine shit like LeBron had in his beginning.
Hey, look, if the Jags don't go all the way this year and whatnot, you gonna get the spray edge up.
He said all German muzzles look the same. Yeah, but go look at the standard and see what the mathematical equation is of the American Bully. Until American Bullies all heads are the same shape, which there's not, you know what I'm saying? Then their muzzle needs to be a certain shape. There we go. You can't compare the German Shepherd to the American Bully because the German Shepherd doesn't have a mathematical equation for the side of head shape it has.
And
if that makes any sense, from his top skull to muzzle, it doesn't. Yeah, they all look the same, but the pug has a layback.
Yeah, see, the German Shepherd also the muzzle can all look the same, but a lot of German Shepherds have an issue with top skull. So you'll see some of them that have a nice, like, chiseled head, and you will see a lot of them that have this little thin, sunflower seed head. It's like shaped head. It's weird.
That's what I love about it, Chuck Charles. That's what I love about it. We can have a different style of dog, but they still scream American Bully.
Well, Chuck Charles, I don't feel like it should be each program. I feel like it should be more of like a region thing, like it used to be. It used to be like a region thing back in the day.
Like the West Coast has this certain look, the East Coast down south has this certain look.
Facts.
I get what you're saying.
Back in the day, you had to go to, if you wanted color on your yard, if you wanted to add color and get away from a lot of the pit bull colors and stuff, you had to go down south to Georgia. They had dogs in Georgia that could bring blue into your program. Mm-hmm. And then from blue, you actually started seeing more tries and stuff start popping up. The blue and the brindles and stuff, they came off the same guy's yard. And then all of a sudden, you started seeing a lot of tries come out of there.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Y'all don't understand how me and Tyree be arguing on the phone with each other about dogs. Y'all don't understand how, like, y'all might think we agree.
To hear me go off, bro, because I be chilling, bro. I be watching TV. I be minding my business. I be out there and just, enjoying the air and whatnot.
Oh shit!
All of a sudden, he'll call like, "Yeah, I think Dax was the man."
No. See, hold on. See, there you go. There you go. I think he's a Dax basher, basically. And he said, "You think I'm a Dax basher? You should have seen me so and so time. I'm lighting up on Dax. You know what I'm saying?
I'm lighting up on Dax a whole lot."
But I when I talk about Dax, I talk about pairings, not just Dax. I'm talking about Gotti line blood when it's mixed with Edge blood. How it makes a different dog. It makes a because that's how Shots was. I love my dog.
I like Gotti line when it had a Y in the name.
I love Shots Fired, man. I love my dog, man. We made history. And what do I look like to not build a legacy off my dog. And how he was produced and how he was built was line bred Dax.
Shannon, I'll
Because
say he's the most controversial dog over influential.
Yeah, he's
It's
not the
it's
most
it,
influential dog,
yeah,
I don't think.
it's because if he was, then all the dogs would look like Dax. So majority of them will look like Dax, which they don't. And it's hell. In his time, it was only a handful that did look like Dax because his blood was only used to amplify what the female was.
I think Miyagi was a more influential dog than Dax was.
Facts.
You know, I think Miyagi.
If you want to really, if you look around generational and around the stuff Miyagi did, there's way more dogs out there. And to this day, there's still dogs being produced that have the look of Miyagi. There's not too many dogs. Dax sired over 1,000 kids, and it's only, I believe, maybe 30 that are living. That's not a good ratio, you know.
Yeah, Dax is a bully maker. Yeah. But you could say the same thing about Brim. You could say the
Corrupt
same
too.
thing about Grim. Yeah, exactly. You could say that. You could say.
Like it's like I was saying. I was telling him this earlier. It's more dogs out there.
You could say the
Dax
same
was
thing about
just
Chunk. You could say the same thing about Dax. There's some Dax offspring that actually has a lot of motion as well, man. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? There's but that corrupt blood, man, ain't no joke, man. And he put in you know, that's an influential dog, just as influential as Dax. You know what I'm saying?
how do y'all
So
keep getting influencer out of this? Like, do y'all understand what influence is?
yeah, that's because people Apollo. That's because people were people were because he was a first of. I'm not gonna say first of his kind because there was other dogs that was just like him. That it's just people were jumping on that at that time, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he was the most influential dog. I think people there's pairings that people used with Dax that helped push the breed towards that way. That's cool. That's cool to respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? I think Miyagi is
Bro,
more influential than Dax.
show me
I think
5 dogs.
I think corrupt.
Shannon, hold on. Shannon, show me 5 dogs right now that look like Dax. Send them to my inbox. Show me 5 dogs.
That'll be influence right there.
That's
Where
what you
these
call influence, brother.
where these dogs look
That's when
exact.
your dog is influencing the breed.
I can show you.
Rocco influenced the breed in his own way. There's a hella dogs out here that have that red look that Rocco gives off. Grim has influenced the breed because it's hella Brims out there right now. I know 5 to 10 that look like Grim and Brim.
How about this? World Star didn't even live a long life, and he was more influential because he got like there's a few dogs that I got a couple that look just like him in my own yard right now.
So, but look though, that's what I'm saying. When you're saying it's an influence, it can be in the pedigree, cool. So you're telling me that Paco is not more influential than Dax is? Because these dogs are behind all of that. Way in line bred, way more than Dax is in all the pets. Come on now. Come on, brother. What you saying? Throwing Knuckles is not more influential than Dax? What you saying? Blackjack is not more influential than Dax? Romeo? These dogs are line bred and doubled up more than what Dax was in all of these pedigrees. So you can't say that. You can't say that. And also, Dax, if you want to be real about it, Romeo is where it's at. It was never Dax. When you breed dogs, you never get mom and dad. You're gonna get grandparents. If Romeo was a oldie, and you get Dax on out the next, then that look came from Romeo's dad, whatever Romeo's dad was, which on paperwork shows that he was an oldie. That's why Dax has gold eyes. That's why he has a front forward chest. That's why he has that square built chest. That's why he has the raised rear.
That's why he has that thick, that long, elongated neck from the body. It don't. You're saying how far is it behind? I'm going off of what you just said. You said right here, it's not all about the look. All of the popular studs today go back to Dax. So if all of these same dogs are all, and Dax was just bred with all edge, mostly edge dogs. He was bred to all mostly edge dogs to produce all the top name studs. Go back to the Pez, bro. The dogs he was bred to was
his
2 or 3
mama,
times Paco already. So
his mama, Chuck Charles.
Paco was born way before Dax.
and people are eliminating what's
We
behind
can
these
pull the
mothers.
ped. Yeah, we can pull the Peds up right now.
People are forgetting what's behind the bitches, behind
That's
the
what I'm
bitches that
saying.
help create these dogs too now.
Dax ain't the biggest influence because
Uh-oh.
you gotta think, like they said, you gotta think about the bitches and whatnot.
Hold on.
Bitches and whatnot hold the bloods that are line bred to breed back to Dax. Like, Dax was bred to all things that was line bred blood. And
Hey,
so anything that's
Hey,
today,
hey, I'm
those
glad you
same
talking.
females are in the
Glad you
same
talking.
spot
hold on
Dax
one
is,
second.
meaning that they're line
1 second.
bred just as much as Dax is.
1 second. I would like to introduce for the first time. I don't know if it's for the first time. I think if it's not the first, it's the second. And it's been a minute. My boy, Nate Robinson. Not Nate Robinson that got knocked out. But I'm talking about American
Main
bully
event.
known. Nate Robinson, let's show some love.
Nice camera actions out there.
So my guy Nate Robinson was
Good,
popping.
man.
Nate, what's popping, fam?
Not much, man. Chilling.
Hey man, I'm glad you could join us, man, to add some. Hey Ellis, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
DK9 is not
Hold,
an OG. Kill
hold,
that. Get that out of here.
hold on. Let's chill what's in the chat right now. This is what's important right here. All right, so Nate, how you feeling, fam?
I'm feeling good, man. Off work. So I'm
Off
good,
work.
bro.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. Hardworking man. All right, now we were talking
That boy
earlier.
internet
I
on some
don't
other
know.
shit.
I don't know if you heard what we was talking about jumping off the porch and people who's been off the porch for a minute, that's been running around doing a thing versus the people who just talking it. I don't know if you've been listening, but how do you feel about that? Because we briefly had a short discussion about that. What do you got to say about that, sir?
About people jumping off the porch, man.
About the people who jump off the porch that haven't actually been on the field. It's like Kukoc. It's like Kukoc trying to tell Kobe how to do his thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah. For
it's
me, man, honestly, for me, a lot of people, and that goes with just waiting on puppies to get to a nice stage. A lot of people are impatient. You know what I mean? Rather than sit back and be dormant for a minute to where you learn the game, learning how to breathe, all that. A lot of people so impatient and they want to jump in it, and that's where they fuck up at. Because a lot of people don't have OGs to go to. Like when I first started, I ain't just have OGs like that. So I started hanging with certain people and started learning. Sometimes it's best to be patient and just be dormant for a while just to correct what you're trying to do in your own yard.
that is definitely a fact. But we're on here to speak. We kind of went off the cuff, and we're starting to talk about influential dogs and stuff. I just wanted to get your what you thought about newer breeders that, like Ellis. Ellis said Ellis been doing it for, he been behind the American Bully for Deacon Ellis, been behind the American Bully for 8 years, right? He just had, I think, his first litter. I'm gonna say this on the. I love Ellis, but there's just some OGs that are bothered by his rhetoric because they feel like he hasn't put in enough work to actually, not saying his points ain't valid, but it's more like Stephen A. Smith speaking. I'm sorry, Ellis, man.
That's
I'm
cap.
sorry.
It's more like John Morant.
No, it's not John Morant, bro. Nah, calm down, brother. Calm down. It's like you said, it's like John Morant.
You just want to hold a gun, don't you?
He want to hold a gun bad, dog. He want to hold a gun. Just say what I'm saying. I'm not saying how you feel. I'm saying how other breeders feel like when you jumping in. Like say I'm not trying to bring up this the shit that's going on in American bully world today, but the little thing that you got the back of the the example that you're trying to make in your recent post, right? There's just some people that feel like you just need to sit back and let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more deeper than what you see it to be. But see, yes, you see it with your exciting enthusiasm for the dogs. If I'm trying to say it politely, you're seeing it with excitement for the breed that, yeah, man, these dogs need to be looked at, and it's messed up that these dogs are being looked at this way. But there's a deeper battle that's going on than what you actually see. You feel what I'm saying? But if you actually, if somebody has to sit and tell you, pull you to the side and say, yo, bro, it's deeper than that. It's over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You think they fighting because of this and that, but it's really over a bitch. It's really over a female. But when you find out, you're like, really? That's over a bitch? Yeah, it's over a bitch. Then you kind of like, oh, all right, man, I'm gonna just leave that shit alone. But see, if you knew it from the jump, you wouldn't have jumped out there. If that makes any sense. Ellis.
Bro, to be honest, man, it can be looked at a couple ways.
Uh-huh.
And since we speak on Ellis, it can be looked at a couple
Oh,
ways.
I was muted.
It
My
could
bad. Hello?
Yeah.
it can be looked at, yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I
for
was
Ellis,
muted.
it
I
could
was
be looked
talking.
at a couple ways though. Like Ellis, you got, like you said, you got some old heads that be like, man, he ain't put in the groundwork and foundation to really speak on this subject, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can look at it like this: when you were in school, some people caught on to the stuff quicker than others, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he catching on quicker than others,
Mm-hmm.
so he feel like, okay, I do see this more or clearer than other people.
Mm-hmm.
So who's to determine where his level should be right now, even though he might not put it in 20 years compared to his 8. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So not saying he got the formula, but he's ahead of some people that's been in it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
for somebody to come for him, you know, it can be looked at that way. It could be looked at like, oh, he didn't put the foundation, but some people just ahead of their class sometimes in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't fault him for being ahead of his class.
Mm-mm.
Like, me, I inbox you. I'm gonna inbox you about everything. You know what I mean? I
Mm-mm.
come to
Mm-hmm.
you before I come to anybody. I was like,
I
man,
appreciate that.
what you think about this? You know what I mean? He was like, no, he ain't like that, little bro. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
sit back and watch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I went back to the drawing board and watched. I was like, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. You know what I mean? So I can't fault a person for that knowledge or how much they love the breed. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He's taking the time to learn it. So you can't get mad at him for being ahead of his class or where he's at. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
People feel some type of way about him, as far as he might not show like that or he hasn't been in the game like that, but he's took the time to learn the breed. So you can't fault him for it.
Mm-hmm.
He just happened to be a little ahead of everybody else, or probably ahead of them at that time and age when they was at those years. You know what I mean?
He a little bit ahead of me. His thinking is ahead of my thinking. I learned a lot from Ellis. I've learned a lot from Ellis. I've actually don't interview people on here that just got a lot of fuckery to talk about. I've actually had him on here as an interview,
Yeah,
to speak about that what you're talking about, how ahead he is of the game. But there's just certain things he will not understand because he hasn't been in that position. Now he can say, yeah, I know what it looks like. I can understand, I can see it. But to actually do a 360 or a 360 dunk going in between your legs, he don't know how I feel to be that high. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's a difference between a 4.45 and a 4.340. It's a big
yeah.
difference. It might not look like a big difference on paper. You might say, "Oh shit, yeah, he's right behind him." But a 4.4 and a 4.3 is totally different when you actually see it happening. If that makes any sense.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? You could look at it on paper all day and say, yeah, man, he ain't that faster than him. But when you actually see it in real time and you're running, I run a 4.5. I ain't gonna be no different from a 4.4 until you see the back of that dude and his feet moving and the back of his feet. Then you gonna understand the difference. But you can sit
Hey,
up
but
all day and say, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Come on, Ellis, man. We ain't mean no harm. I'm just playing. He probably
But I'll
he'll
say
be
this
back.
though,
There you
bro.
go. Yeah.
Even with that being said, I use the analogy with the speed, right? In the combine, you showcasing your speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the 4.3, he just fast out.
Mm-hmm.
The 4.5, he's fast, just not as fast as 4.3. But we can use Ellis in instance. Ellis runs a 4.5, and bro, you run the 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
But Ellis run a better route than you, so he can get open because of his knowledge of the route running. That kind of puts him a little bit ahead of you. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
you're good. You're good in one area because you're a little faster, so you can get away with breakaway speed. He's good in the area because he can run a route better, so he can just get open. You know what I mean? So it's pros and cons to both sides of things. It's just
But
how you implement that shit into
but
your game.
what I'm actually saying, Nate, is he can get open in a college level or
I got you.
in a high school level. He can get open. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because he's not playing against other I'm talking about top of their class athletes, right? The analogy I'm trying to use is that athlete that can get open in the pros and the athlete that can get open in college is two different things.
yeah.
The athlete that can get open in college can say all day, I can do the same shit. Look at what I'm doing in college. I can do the same shit as Chris Carter's doing. If anybody remember Chris Carter from
I
Bro,
remember,
I
man.
think
I'm that
where I'm
old,
gonna come
man.
in at about
mhm,
commenting about myself is I feel
mhm.
like a lot of people misunderstand my comments and
I
come for
believe
me
people do too.
in that negative way
Mhm,
because they feel like I'm talking about game 7, taking the final shot in game 7. You get what I'm
Hey,
saying? When I'm not
it's
talking about taking the final shot in game 7, I'm talking
mm,
about basketball principles. You get what I'm trying to
mm.
say?
well,
Facts, I
but
get
That's
look,
you.
what I was trying to say earlier
but
Mhm.
about
look though,
how many
look.
great coaches, Hall of Fame coaches, was Hall of Fame NBA players.
Facts.
Not
I get
many,
what you're
bro.
saying. I get you
Tyronn
right.
Lue was a shit player in
Right.
most people's eyes.
Ho, ho, ho,
In
oh
most people's
no.
eyes, I'm okay, bro. I'm gonna stop. Tyronn Lue
Hold
was an
on,
NBA
wait.
player, but he was
Yo.
not. He was not LeBron James, but he was
No,
a good
no, he
coach like
wasn't.
LeBron
Nah.
James.
No,
You
nowhere
get what I'm
close to
saying?
it. Yeah. But he was a good fucking player though.
Hey, look, I'm gonna sum all this up
Exactly. He
like
made
this.
it to the NBA, bro.
I'm gonna make it easy for you right here and check this out. This is the best way I can put this for you. You can't teach algebra 1 to kindergartners.
Facts.
You gotta start
Well,
with
some
basically
can they
one,
got to
two,
be exceptional.
three.
There's always that
Yeah,
exceptional one.
you gotta remember the
Yeah,
bully
but
community is
but
made
that
up of so
exceptional
many
child
different.
still learned all the steps of math all the way up to algebra. You feel
Yeah,
that's
but
what
see, that's
Nate
what I'm
trying to
saying.
say.
But
I
that's
learned
what I'm.
all the steps up to trigonometry. I didn't just
But
skip to talking about trigonometry.
but
I
look, but
learned algebra and
I'm
stuff
not. I'm
in the
not talking
background.
about you though. I'm not talking about
I
you. What I'm
know. I'm
saying.
just using myself as an example because that's the example we're using right
Yeah,
now.
we was just using him as an example. So
Nah,
he
but what I'm saying though, when Ellis relay his message online to people and stuff, sometimes even if it's not the goal, it's more intricate than what these. You got to remember, the bully breed is made up of drug dealers, people that been on drugs. Some people didn't finish school. Not saying it's everybody or that's, but it's a lot of people that have. Their life revolves just strictly around these dogs. So they haven't had no experience in nothing else, communication, nothing. So they don't even understand when they read some of your stuff how you're really coming.
they don't know
You
how
know
to
what I'm saying?
articulate it. They don't know how to break it
Exactly.
down.
And a
Facts.
lot of stuff you say is actually not basic level stuff.
Mm-mm,
It's not top tier, but it's not basic level stuff. So some
mm-mm.
people are gonna take it a different way unless it's broken down a specific way so everybody can get it. And then you move on with the next point of that.
It's
Even though
like
it takes a little
Yeah.
longer.
it's like you worked your way from the ground up, from picking up garbage to all the way to a
Driving the
suit,
trash truck.
to a suit in the business, right? Versus the boss's
Mhm.
son who's just getting off the Xbox, that's a suit with you. You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? So your common knowledge of knowing he's gonna talk like shit. He's gonna be a fucking asshole to the people that's picking up garbage. He's gonna be an asshole to the people that's in between the
His
suits
his
and the
normal
people.
conversation is gonna be mostly cuss words and
Yeah, he ain't gonna
basic
understand. He ain't gonna be, but you are gonna be able to
communicate,
communicate with those people that's in
understand those
between.
people. Yeah.
Right. You're not gonna be able to, you ain't gonna be able to, that the boss's son ain't gonna be able to understand what the fuck you talking about. He ain't gonna understand, like, damn, why are they listening to him? I got more power than Ellis. Why are they listening to him? You feel what I'm saying? But all I'm trying to say is that, all right, I've learned so much from you, Ellis. I learned a lot. Like, I've actually looked at my program a little bit different just by listening to a lot of things that you say. Not to toot my own horn, but I've been a better showman in my career than Tyree. But I've had to reformulate my ideas of what dogs I need to breed to because of Tyree, because of him breaking stuff down for me. Because as you could might say, I got it. I got off the Xbox and and started wearing the suit. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I don't understand the in between. You know what I'm saying?
I, I think
I look at things a little bit different, but I can say that, look, I've been in certain levels of this dog game that a lot. I think 90% of the people haven't been. The only thing I haven't done in this game is really win nationals. You know what I'm saying? That's
mhm.
that's that's the only thing for me that I haven't won nationals. I've been at the one cut close to it, but I haven't. I'm talking about right behind Samson, right behind the bear. I was there. I was the cut right before that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I've been number one dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been number one dog in more than one registry at one time. You know what I'm saying? In one year. I produce grand champions that are multi-best in breed winners, multi-best in show winners. I produce dogs like that. And I used to feel this is the honest truth. I used to feel that you or nobody like you, like Shannon, like Chuck Charles, like any other person, Tyree, you couldn't tell me shit.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't tell me a goddamn thing, right? Because guess what? You ain't
I'm
even
doing it.
did the
Yeah.
shit that I done yet. But you know what? I had to understand that is the wrong way of looking at this dog world, and I am not gonna make it far if I keep that attitude because
Yeah.
I need to stop. And everybody doesn't have this frame of thinking.
Right.
And thank God to
Exactly.
my wife. Thank God to my wife that actually says, "Yo, you getting a big head."
And my thing is approaching it from my personal perspective is like I'm humble dude, so I don't be tripping on people telling me you talking
He
too
said, "If you
much
come on
or
my page, please know what you're talking about."
right. So like the thing that gets me is people have a personal opinion of me or they feel like I'm too young or too new to dogs to be saying some of the stuff I'm saying, but
Mm-hmm.
they not really digesting what it is that I'm saying to see if it's valid or not. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
calling it invalid
It's
because of my
ego. It's ego.
experience.
It's ego. It's ego.
Exactly, bro. That's what be pissing me off is that, bro, you're not even responding to what I'm saying. You responding to me as a person. You feel me?
Right. That's a
And
fact.
like for instance, like the comment that we was talking about today, we ain't got to bring it up in detail, but
It's deeper than
like,
rap, though. That's all I gotta tell
yeah,
you about that
you feel me?
situation. Is deep. It's
But
deeper than I understand where you're coming from, but you have to understand where we're coming from. Like what I was telling you, and the gentleman that was I ain't gonna say who, but you know who was
yeah,
talking to
yeah,
you
yeah,
about that whole situation. That is deep.
yeah.
It's not just the topic that you're on. It's
Mm-hmm.
deeper. It's deeper. It's something behind the scenes. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right,
That
right,
is
right,
about that situation. You know what I'm saying?
right. But like what I'm saying is like if I bring up something like that, like I feel y'all trying to give me the heads up, but
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
in the public forum, I'm talking about dogs, bro. I'm talking about the breed as a whole. I'm talking about the like not just that one judge, but judges and the ABKC as an institution and what they've been picking because that says something about their views and perspective on the breed as well. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm using that as a thesis to talk in a rhetorical sense. You feel me? And then even when people came on there with personal stuff like, "Oh, this is why you perpetuating the issue," I'm like, bro, I'm not even talking about dudes specifically. I'm talking in general about the
Nah.
dogs
I
and
got
where
no.
this breed going.
We got what you're saying. We got what you're saying. But that was a fight. That was a fight
That was a
that,
personal fight. You feel
yeah,
me?
that's something. It's something else there. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
The
It's
whole
something
the
else
whole
that we
reason.
understand. We
Yeah,
understand what you're saying, but
yeah,
we really seeing it for what it is. While you're keeping it pure and you're keeping it at its pure essence, and they not. You
yeah.
feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? And they not. It's something deeper than that. And
Hey,
Ellis,
say, Ellis.
Ellis, I pray that brothers like you stay in it because we need people like you. Whether we agree on topics, whether we agree on whatever, you know what I'm saying? I lean on you. You know this for a personal fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Shannon. I've leaned on a lot of knowledge that you've given me that I needed at the time when I needed it. When you felt like I needed it, you've reached out to me and you shared knowledge with me that I needed. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you've actually picked me up when I was about to break. You know
You
what I'm
talking to
saying?
Shannon?
Hell yeah. There's
Oh
times
yeah.
where I've been on here where I've damn near crashed out.
Damn, Ellis, you can't take all the credit for everything. Damn.
No, I'm just trying to make sure
Yeah,
because
right.
I was gonna be
Oh,
like, bro, I love you, bro. I
he
love you.
he
I
giving
love
me
you,
the
bro.
assist. He
I
giving me
love
the
you.
assist.
I
Nah,
love you
nah,
too, bro.
nah. I'm talking about Shannon. That I'm keeping it a buck.
No,
Like
that's real.
there's been times where I was broken. I was broken about certain things. We're not gonna say about what, but
Right.
there's times where I've actually showed the kink in my armor, and he he straightened me up.
For sure.
Just by, you know what I'm saying? He straightened me
Mm-hmm.
up deeper. This is deeper than dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This with dogs has turned into a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But I pray, Shannon, that you do not, that your enthusiasm comes back and we can do it through an example of what we're producing in my yard and Ellis's yard and Nate's yard. And I pray that we can as a group show with through examples of what we're actually trying to manifest.
Thinking
And
right.
and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to a point where they're saying, yo, these brothers from this certain section right here, from this cloth, man, they're doing it the right way. And
Hey.
I pray that we can be that influence. This is why brothers like you don't need to quit. This is why this is why brothers like Stunner bullies, Carter bullies. They don't need they need to keep that knife and even Tyree. There's been times where Tyree was ready to just, and I was like, bruh, come on, dog. I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need you. I need you. You are too valuable to this game, to what we call the American bully world. You're too valuable. And I say, and I'm sharing the same sentiment with you, Shannon. You're too valuable.
Speaking to that same sentiment you talking about, bro. Carter's Bully Hub said something on Facebook earlier that was like super profound that I kind of, it missed me, but like, bro, he was like when I look at the look of the dog, I actually prefer my dogs to lean to the bulldogs. You know how I talk about the spectrum,
right?
From pit bull to bulldog, American bully, 50-50 in the middle, right? He like, bro, nah, I really lean a little bit for the look to be a little 10% shaded to the bulldog side, so that I know I got a 9-degree stop.
He said
And
that here.
yeah. So then it made me think, and I'm like, bro, we don't have no line of where it's drawn. We don't know exactly what's 50-50%. You feel me? Nobody is setting that line. And that's the exact problem, that nobody sets that line for us to follow. Everybody got to pick their own line. You feel me? And so when we talk about it, you talking about your line, I'm talking about my line, and they two total different lines for one. So if I say a dog 75% to the bulldog side, like your line totally different than mine. You feel me? Like my 75% might be your 50. So we gonna really say John Trippin coming dog and pit bull,
Hey, I love meat. Hey, listen. Hey, shout out to meat bullies. Hey, that's hey. If you want to know somebody that I'll drive a long way to fuck somebody up over and fuck you over, fuck your whole life over, that's one dude right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He gonna say exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, this is deeper than dogs, bro. Like, for real. People don't understand the relationship me and Meat got behind closed doors, dog. Like, for real. Like, I'll fuck your whole life over, my boy. That's real talk. And that's something that, like, for real, that's just my bro right there. People don't understand like how deep it's been. It's been a few years that we've been on the same fucking page. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. That's my big bro right there. You know what I'm saying? It's big bro. But nah, he's speaking the truth right there though. Like, come on, like is he not speaking the truth? Is he not speaking the truth? Like, how many of y'all saying I want to? Nah, let me stop that. Like we promised that we're not gonna bring that up because we're trying to stay out of that. Meat. We trying to stay out of that, but we really talking about some you know what I'm saying? We're really talking about.
So we can't talk about the dog side of it, because I feel like it's a good combo, bro. Because
hey, like I said, hold on, Deke. Pastor Tyree.
I'm not in it.
I'm not in it either. I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah, all right, leave it alone.
I'm leaving it alone, man. You know what I'm
fuck it,
saying?
man. It's talk about the dogs, man. I
That
still feel
was
some type of way about 2023 national win. So hey, it is what it is.
Hold up. What? Hey, all right, yeah. Let's leave it because you know what?
It's
Let's,
post on Ellis' page, man, on his post. I post how I felt about it. Like you asked for a standard, that
he
motherfucker
said,
sitting
you
in
know,
front of
yeah,
you.
I'm gonna keep. I know. Hey, me. That's
Only
why.
reason, only
That's
reason I'm
why.
not getting in it is because I fuck with Carlos. I got SBK blood, and I just don't want to be in the middle of it. I fuck with John. I don't want to be. I don't want no comments. You know what I'm saying on it
I
type shit.
I don't know Carlos like that, but I have the utmost respect for his program.
yeah,
I
me
have
either.
the
I don't know
utmost.
neither.
I got
And
the
that's what I'm saying.
utmost respect, but I respect and I respect John. That's a bro. You know what I'm
I don't know
saying?
neither one of them. I'm talking
I
about the
I
I
don't.
don't
phenos
know.
that's being
I know
discussed.
John. I know John. I don't know Carlos.
I
But at the
don't.
end of the day, I have a lot of respect and love for SBK and
I don't.
what they've given to they've given to the American bully game.
I don't want people to keep trying to like. To me, at now it seems like people trying to put this pit bull persona on Carlos, and I'm like, y'all just
That makes no
y'all
sense.
jumping on. Hold,
They just
no,
jump
hold on.
meat to meat, bro.
Everybody, hold on. Everybody jumping on it like he ain't already made bulls. Like Kratos himself changed a lot of stuff.
Mm.
It
You
changed
know what I'm
how a
saying?
lot of
Like
people view dogs.
Kratos brought structure back to Louis V. Blood on a frame that small. You know what I'm saying? And he kept producing off of that. Now, if you look at Carlos' whole overall program, his program is based off one dog in the beginning, Tusco.
Boy,
He
that
all he
dog
did was
there.
create a better Tusco that fit what he's trying to watch. I guarantee he's gonna take that dog back to those 2 times Kratos dogs he's got. Watch. I
I
guarantee
like
he's
to.
doubling up on the same
I think
combo that
Tusco.
made Kratos.
I think Tusco's the best thing he ever created in his yard. Period.
That's what,
Everything
but
else,
he's on
every
he's trying to get a Tusco with that mass and that look of the day right now. I see what
I,
he's
I,
doing. It's just
I,
taking time.
everything else is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen here, like in the state, I've seen people do, like, you know what I'm saying? But Tusco stands above a lot of what a lot of people have done in this game. Tusco is the creme de la creme of
No, for
SBK.
real though.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real. A
But
lot of
but
dogs.
but but it's hard to try to emulate that right there and try to he's gonna do it, but it's just gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? It
Bruh,
happens
I
in
told you,
steps.
my boy TJ Head, I told you, he had a inbred Tusco son. The dog got off the van from Mexico in North Carolina at 6 months. The dog, he was at least 20 inches, bro. At 6 months, I'm talking about, bro. He looked just like Tusco, big
Percy.
linky dog. And by the time he was almost a year, bro, he had started filling in. He started looking just like Tusco. If not, he had more body
If
than
I'm not
Tusco.
mistaken, I think I seen Tusco in 2020 or
Probably before that.
2019 at Nationals.
Yeah. That's why I say I think it was like 19. When
I
Yeah,
Stanford win?
wish I seen that dog. I love that
that
dog.
dog was a gorilla then.
I love that
That
dog.
dog was a fucking gorilla then, bro.
That's
And
one of my favorite bullies ever. As far as like what I believe a American bully should look like, should be. He up there, bro. He at least top 5, bro.
Bro, it's a lot of dogs y'all ain't even seen. Like Carlos done sent me dogs, bro. And I'm like, why are you not putting that out there? But then I see why he's just like Bashar. He promotes dogs that appeal to his clientele. His clients ain't really in America.
go
You know
just
what I'm
look
saying?
at when he make a post about whatever. Go look at how many comments you got to hit.
And
Um,
translate.
Translate
translate.
on.
That's what I'm saying. He
It's
don't.
like a
The
lot,
guys in Mexico, it's too hot for them to have these fucking bulls that we have here in Mexico.
and they living.
You're not
You
gonna
gotta
have
produce a. Man,
Now
yeah,
that
go ahead.
motherfucker producing dogs that can survive in that heat.
Exactly, and
exactly, bro.
not only that.
Like Romano. Romano came from Mexico. When Romano got here, Romano had trouble adapting to a cooler climate, which is
Romano
why,
lost
as an
weight when he
American
got here
bully,
too.
Hey,
he
put
had
that
trouble
comment back
adapting.
up that you just took down, John, so we can talk about it.
Mm.
It's
Joel,
not a bad thing. That's the
What's up?
thing. This goes.
What's
We
up,
got
Nate?
talked
a
about this
we got a
when he was talking about the coop.
Tusco Lucky Luciana bred female that I've been having hidden for 3 years
Mm.
coming out.
That's that one. That's the one you was talking about before
Uh-uh.
with Brian.
Man,
Them.
I don't need. Uh, yeah. Man, I got dogs, man. I don't even talk about. And the reason why, I just want to breed for myself. I want to
Facts.
breed
Yeah,
my own stuff. I don't
Hey,
have to put it out there.
hey, shout out to Nate, man. Nate's been all around this country, man, judging dogs. Uh, he's been in there with bullets flying by his head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the analogy that we was trying to make about the judges. If people that flew over a lot of people's head, about like it's like a national guard talking about war to a person that's in the army. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Not National Guard. I'm sorry. Yeah, National Guard. Is that what you said,
Yeah,
Tyree?
yeah.
National Guard to
But
somebody that's actually in the Navy or the Army that's had boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
the
It's like that. So,
the question I wanted to pose related to this comment that I told you to put back up
mhm.
is why why is it such a higher ratio of dogs that's classic style dogs being called pit bulls versus extreme style dogs being called bulldogs? Why is there a
because
discrepancy?
the breed is going towards bully, and they don't see the
Let's stop
extreme.
saying that. Let's stop saying bully. Let's say bulldog.
Well,
Feature.
A more of a
only
bulldog feature.
only reason I say that is because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna get it without having the bulldog. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
where that comes from. That all the mask, these looks, the stop, all that stuff comes from the bulldog. Like the pit bull ain't got no damn 90-degree stop.
Bingo. Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you Staffies ain't got no 90-degree stop. You
Mm-mm.
know, like all
Bingo.
these are main features that
I
he
got
want
what you're saying. Yeah,
for
yeah,
these
yep.
dogs to have, and these are all bulldog features.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Bingo.
like when you say like the bull didn't come until they started adding the bulldog.
Bingo. But if I say that, like this go back to what we was talking about, a student being the head of their class or whatever you want to call it. I'm
Man,
not
you want to just
banging
talk
on my.
about yourself, man.
I'm not though. I'm not. I'm saying it's a rhetorical discussion, bro. Like you
Nah,
can
no
look
fact.
at that. You can
I'm
look
just
at
fucking
that
with him.
in an academic manner and see black and white. That's not an opinion or that has nothing to do with experience. You feel me? My mama can look at dogs and be like, "Oh, that dog." Like my girl said all the time. I show her a dog, I'll be scrolling, and she be like, "Bro, that dog look like a pig,"
You feel me? Like
or she'll
it's
say something like that. You feel me? But it's
people.
like,
I told you, I took my boy Ruger, and I took my boy Odin to the mall one day. Took him in there, walked him around and stuff, and people are it's dog in the mall. People gonna come want to talk with him and stuff.
mm-hmm,
Majority of these people always preferred Ruger over Odin. Odin's way more pocket. He's way more bully. Got way more bone, way more mags. Ruger's gonna get his classic look. Everybody preferred the classic look. A lot of them don't like the more extreme dogs. Like I said before, extreme dogs and real masterful dog, American bullies, that's only for breeders and show people. The outside public, they don't even care about that. They don't know about that. That's
exactly.
it's only chased here within the community of breeders and showers.
No, I say it's starting to affect the regular customer too because
The
it's a
only
marketing
regular
ploy.
customer I see that it affects is people that end up with exotics. Like
Exactly.
I'm
That's what
telling
I'm
you, even
saying
people
though.
that just want a regular dog, a lot of them say those dogs don't look healthy. That's what they say when they see real big,
Mm-hmm.
they see real masterful bullies. That dog don't look healthy.
Hey, and that goes for the same thing on the other side as well, though, Shannon. People don't. That's what I'm saying. People say, oh, 75-25, or let's say 70-30. That's more bulldog than terrier. But then you can say that there's more 70-30 more terrier than bulldog. You feel what I'm saying?
You rarely ever see an extreme dog being critiqued for being too bulldog, bro. The only time you see it is when a classic person is calling it out. You
Now,
rarely ever see a judge or the ABKC like, nah, I'm gonna pick the more favorite. Like Hangman was the first time ever that the more classic leaning dog got picked. Like Nate said, the standard right in front of you. That was the only time that the more classic dog got picked
now,
in the ABKC.
now, hold on. Now,
Don't say classic style dog. Like he's heavy and my only thing is when I got crucified for that shit, I was one of the first people that said that shit. That publicly put it out there. Not me. I was the first person. It was what's the dude's name? He does Felix Guzman.
Felix. Yeah, he was the first person to say that.
what the hell?
Y'all pay your tithes, man, so we can pay the
Internet
church
going out,
expenses.
the lights going out. Shit.
The green screen that fell.
Here we go.
Damn, boy. We get 1 week, 2 episodes in 1 week, and we don't went over budget.
Pay your offers.
Man, y'all sent offerings, man. Please, man. I had to just, y'all don't understand what I just had to go through. I had to climb just on top of the electric pole, almost risking my life just to cut these damn lights back on. Yeah, pay your tithes, y'all. Only tithe that I'm asking for is to hit that like button and share, man. That's it. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for no money, y'all. We do this. We do this because we love it. Invite a friend. Tell a friend about the show. You know what I'm saying? Like
we do it because we're crazy about dogs.
There's no other channel or no shows, no podcasts or whatever you want to call this that is actually putting in work like we putting in work. There isn't. You know what I'm saying? There's not one. You know, we stand above all when it's time to actually we don't give a damn about what people think about our comments. We stand on it. Like even if Dave Wilson jump on here, we standing on business.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I tagged Dave Wilson earlier.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter who we standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other podcast that Dave Wilson had felt obligated to jump on and say, yo, it ain't like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the only one. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little motion, y'all, and ain't nobody giving it to y'all raw like this. Pause. Ain't nobody giving it to y'all like this, man. We the only broadcast that is actually doing it like this, man. And I had to learn from a lot of other broadcasts and a lot of other channels to actually have my own swag, man. To have because I didn't want to copy the bully broadcast. I didn't want to copy, this station. I ain't want to copy Q. God damn it. Man, I forgot the damn. What's our brother's name that we just had on? QNC. Q.
Oh, you talking about Pen Talk?
Nah. God damn it. I just had him on there. On here.
Lona, come on.
And we actually are open line. So, and we're live too. This ain't pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? We Ruel. Nah, it's not QBNK. I don't think it's QBNK.
Oh, it's QBN.
He added the K onto that motherfucker. God damn it.
It's QBN.
Raul. Like that, like I've learned from
He do
podcasts
some
like
good
that.
interviews too.
Man, that dude is the king of this shit. You
I
know what I'm
love his
saying?
interview he did
The
with Fred.
fucking king, bro. The fuck, he's
Oh,
the king of this shit. And
shit.
shout out to those other podcasts, but they ain't giving it to you like this. I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying?
Come
So
on, let's
shout
go
out
in.
to, and it's not just me. It's Ellis. It's it's Tyree. It's Shannon. Me. It's all y'all that's no bullshitters. That he said it's QBNK. It's not QBNK, fam.
I know what you're talking about though. He got a YouTube channel. He be interviewing people.
Yeah.
Excel guy.
Yeah, it's QB and K though.
Jelly, come
The
on.
XL guy. Yeah,
QBN. It's not QBNK.
it's not.
It's
Good
QBN.
girl. Go
I
in.
got his phone number on there. And it's QBN Raul. That's why I got him under. So your promises, Eric. Come on, dog. Chill out. Chill out, Eric. Chill out. It's QBN. I got it saved in my phone. It's QBN Raul. I interviewed him on here. So
So what y'all think? What y'all think
he
the
might be
solution
Q. Hold on.
is to this?
For us, you want me to
To
tell you what the
people
solution is? It's
to
putting it in their face. Pause.
no cap, no cap.
That's the only all like we can sit up here. You probably right, y'all. But at what I know him as QBN. Hey y'all need to shut up. QBN K it's Kennels, but his show is QBN.
Some Bully Nation, I think.
He don't even have the K on there. It's QBN, and then it's Kennels under there. Y'all adding the K. You know what I'm saying? Even on his hat, it says QBN, and his show is QBN. His Kennels is QBNK. So we both right. We both right.
Agree to disagree, guys.
We both right. But the only way we can solve this shit is to actually, like I said, is if Eric don't quit. And me and Eric work together. Me and Tyree work together. Me and Ellis work together. Me and Nate work
Coming
together.
soon.
Nate and Meat work together. Nate and Shannon work together. Tyree and Shannon work together. Shannon and Ellis work together, and we create what we're manifesting. This is the only way that is going to work, is that when we put it in a face. This is what and to agree to disagree and not say 50-50. This is what 65, how should I say it? 45, 55 dogs should be like.
Right,
Or
right.
you know
And
what I'm
give them the
saying?
example.
Or the other
Yep,
way around.
yep.
Let's not say 50-50. Let's just say, leaning more towards the bull, which is the bulldog, but not excessively leaning more towards the bulldog. You
Hey,
feel what I'm saying?
this dude Z, I think that's how you say his name, Z Vang. He
Mm-hmm.
said that before. He was like, man, one day I might just make my own breed club and low key like reinvent the bully and call it the bull and terrier, like they used to call the pit bull back in the day in old England, the bull and terrier, like the perfect mix between the bulldog and terrier.
Mm-hmm.
And he said I might do that and just call it that.
He's trying to reinvent the wheel, but okay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get what
He
he's
is,
saying,
he
man.
is, but yeah, it was just interesting that you know what I'm saying, because we talking about
Mm-hmm.
that whole spectrum situation. So
It's just we need to have more influence on one side. We do. It just needs it's let's be real. Like it might need to be 60-40, but I honestly think it needs to be 55-45. Honestly, I think that's the right formula right there.
yeah, and I
Leaning
think
more towards the bulldog than the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
It
think it
doesn't
just
actually need to be down the middle because if you
yeah.
really look at the standard, it's actually calling for more of the bulldog, but with the terrier influence right behind it to create what is a hybrid dog. What the American Bully actually is a hybrid dog in between the bulldog and whether we want to say the pit bull terrier or the Amstaff or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that perfect mix. It actually is that, you know what I'm saying. um yeah. So yeah, 60-40. Yeah, you're actually 60-40 might sound a little bit more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Leaning more towards the bulldog look, but still having that influence of the Amstaff and American Pit Bull Terrier behind it. I wouldn't even say that. I would say the classic, not the what the classic should look like now, but the older classic American bullies now. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my belief, you know what I'm saying. But the only way we're going to change it is when we come with an example of what that really looks like, and there's really not too many dogs that represent that, you know what I'm saying. Damn, Tyree, man,
What happened?
you taking a piss, nigga?
Now washing my hands.
Oh man, it don't
I just
sound
took
like that,
I
bro. It
just took the
sound like you.
dog up. Oh, hold on.
All right, cool.
There we go.
He says, Eric says, love the fact that you let everyone give their own perspective. And even if different, if it's a different view, you give respect. I damn sure do, man. Cause that's the only way we are actually gonna get somewhere, man. It's like remember what I said earlier? I felt like I was doing these things in the game and I couldn't take anybody's else perspective because I felt like I was so far along than a lot of people in this game that had more perspective than me, that had more experience than me. You know what I'm saying? I was the young I was the boss's son that jumped in the suit and got in the business, and I didn't want to listen to fucking Tyree because Tyree actually picked garbage up. And I was like, ew. You know what I'm saying? Garbage. I'm above that, bitch. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what, Joel?
What's up, fam?
The reason why a lot of the community is just so trying to find a way to pick a side with the breed is because of, like Ellis say, it's based off the pickings of each nationals each year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people are going with these dogs that's
Allegedly.
winning. They want to go with the dog that's winning because dog champ, that grand champ, whatever the case is. But each time a national winner takes takes the platform, it's a different look. It's never a uniform form look. So that's what's fucking with the views as well on what American Bully should be. If nothing wrong with the dog that's winning, like the
Hey,
Jack that just won, right?
I feel
Nice
you.
looking dog,
Also,
but
That dog ain't
if I
got no
see that
motion.
dog,
That's the
no, I
quickest
know,
dog. That's the quickest
I
dog I
know,
seen
but
get hype and is just disappeared right now.
guess what though? A lot of the people who gonna go use them to stud, a lot of them ain't in the shows. They want the look.
No,
another thing
there's
is
a lot
though,
of people that's in the show. There's a lot of people. This
They
is a
want the look
sad thing.
too.
This is sad. This is what's really sad about national winners, right? National winners, right? And this is where you could tell a lot of uh dog people have lost their way, right? They will work so hard, right? And you know this for a fact, Nate, that's building a product, right? That has been line breeding and working very hard to create, you know, something that they
created the
envision
hype.
is right? And they fucking break just to fucking jump on a hype train. They break, and it doesn't make sense. They know breeding to this dog does not make sense to their program. It doesn't make any sense. Man, I've almost been there so many times. I almost
Well,
ask Tyree, I've almost jumped offer the breed of this dog. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. But it's right. I'm like, I'm gonna breed of this dog, Tyree. I'm gonna breed of this. This is what I should do. This is
And
what
what
I
I
should
tell
do.
you every time, though. What I say every time.
Don't try to LeBron James me and motherfucking Drake me, motherfucker.
I'm just saying for real.
Who the fuck you think you are, man?
Every time I say what? Breathe to your own shit.
Nah, you see what he just tried to do? He tried to do to Drake. Say what I tell you. You see what he just tried to do to me? This motherfucker tried to Drake me, man. Fuck LeBron and Drake my ass, man.
My congregation, goddamn it.
What I told you. Look at that, man. You said what I told you.
But nah, with that hype.
Nah, he telling
stuff,
it. He being
exactly why, bro.
Nah, he's telling the truth though. He actually had the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got the juice in your old goddamn yard.
No,
you know
bullshit.
What I'm saying?
You don't
need to breathe to that shit.
You really do. Shots produce hella mash.
Look. I done told him. Look, he got a whole 3-pack over there. He could breed different ways and get something every time. Hey, look,
bro,
real quick, before we
ahead.
get too far away from the subject, a while ago when we were talking about the national thing, another thing is nationals isn't judged correctly. There should be a female winner every year and a male winner.
Facts.
This is where we get a lot of confusion about these females because the females don't have anything to represent them.
They get swept right under the fucking rug, man. And they the most important. And what does everybody say? Every fucking breeder agrees on the female. Y'all be forgetting these females, man. They make these male dogs and what they supposed to be.
Like seriously, I'd like to see some real categories go up on the board this year, which I'm gonna be in Dave's ear all year about
right.
This because I want to see real categories go up that bring real dogs back out. The reason we don't see a lot of the community's dogs is because there are no best black dogs no more. There are no best brindle dogs. These bring out bulls that get looked over because of color. There's a lot of dogs.
Now that's a good point too. Now,
and that'll bring more people to the shows.
Exactly. We need stuff that's best. We need best rear configuration coming into the ring now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a lot of tough rears out there. We need to see what dog out there got a nice rear. The same way they judge fun shows, make these some real categories among people so we can bring real sanctioned dogs back to the shows.
And that'll influence people to breed the right dogs with a proper rear, man, a proper angulation.
Exactly, because people don't even know what the angulation is supposed to be, bro.
Nope. People pick these over. I hate listen. I'm gonna tell you what I hate these over-angulated dogs, man.
Long ass legs.
Look.
Over-angulated ass dogs. People, they yo. I hate that shit. And people say, yo, look how that dog's angulation is. Yeah, motherfucker, 90 going off.
Look, back to earlier, even with the ratios and stuff though, with the 50, with the 60-40 type deal. One thing about having a little more pit bull is you get a coop. You don't get that. You don't get a positive coop with a bulldog. That's where your movement comes from. So when you do lean towards more bulldog, this is now where you start to see the sacrifice of movement. And the further you go towards bulldog, now you adjust the look. That's usually about how it goes.
Let's have the tightest feet dog. Let's have the feet dog, the cat feet champion. Let's do something like that. Let's have, like you said, the best rare angulation. You know what I'm saying? And let's represent these females just like you. I think we said this a couple of shows ago. You know what I'm saying? Where we need to have the females just like the AKC does. Let's celebrate the dogs that have produced grand champions and champions. Let's recognize these dogs.
Needs to come in.
Let's recognize these females that have produced, these champions and grand champions. These dogs need to be celebrated because I think it would influence people more to be cut from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tyree, I definitely agree.
I think I think they need to add more titles past grand champion too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
You remember I bought up a thing where I'm trying to get a category implemented that's called past grand champ.
Joe,
Where
there was something like that. There was something. I forgot what they called it.
Nah, facts. That's what I'm saying. They need to
There
bring stuff
was
like
something
that
like that,
back.
but they need to bring it back.
Bro, yes,
That
Them
and
sounds
this
like
things,
is
the
the
grand champions
AK
and winners and the
AKC
dogs
does
that had
that
them
though.
put on, they
yeah,
get overlooked after their run is done.
Yeah.
yep. But I think the UKC has platinum grand champion, I believe, or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
like levels to where like say for silver grand champion, you got to have 3 grand champion wins. Once you get 5 grand champion wins, you get a gold grand championship. And if 10 judges sign a panel and say this is exemplary form of this dog, you get like a diamond grand championship. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
would show that okay, like grand champion Jack, he's this type of grand champion. You know what I'm saying? Because he beat all the other dogs, and he might have beat all the other dogs because of uh his wow factor. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But he not a diamond grand champion like
Right.
Blase
He not doing it
because,
on consistent basis.
or not even that. He might not be all the way a total pass. He might be a 90 instead of
I
a
get what you're
100.
saying. You're right. You're right. You're
You
right.
see
Yep.
what I'm
I got you.
saying?
Yep.
So like that would separate too, because I think what happens is people see a title and they automatically think that's perfection or that's the goal. That's what you need to breed towards. But people get kennel blind when looking at popular hype dogs. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
you got to know how to like synthesize what needs to be added, what needs to be corrected. Like you always got to be striving to get better, bro, especially in dogs.
Hey, am
Cause
I wrong? Am I wrong when I say I don't mean to be shitting on? I'm not shitting on this dog. I'm not trying to, but this is a phenomenon. There's national winning dogs that have carried more like Samson. He's still carrying the hype. You know what I'm saying? Zero.
he living up to it though.
No. I'm not saying the hype is bad. I'm saying it's a good thing. Like he is still a
Talked
known,
about.
not yet, and being produced to. A lot of people want to build their program around that dog. But you
Right.
don't see that with you don't see that with going on
Nah,
with this
nah.
last
I just
national winning dog. That
see the thing
shit
is though.
that shit came and went like really
Nah,
fast, man.
I don't think it came and went. I just think people ain't done their breeding yet. That's all it is.
I don't
Because that's why I
dog.
called him a tool, bro. Because before he won nationals, everybody was talking about him like, bro, I'm gonna breed to this dog. He's something I never seen before. He's so thick, blase. Pause that. But just talking about the dog at no end. But they
Clock
only was
that
talking
T.
about breeding to him. You feel me? They was only talking about breeding to him. Then when he a national winner, now they all mad at me for saying he was a tool. When y'all was talking about him the same way, not y'all specifically, but the
Mhm.
community in general. And that's why I think everything quiet about him now. Cause everybody had that like, oh, he a secret weapon type of thing in their head.
He
Like, oh,
ain't no
have you
secret
seen
weapon.
Jack? Exactly. He not no more because he didn't won nationals.
Mhm.
But before that, people were
He
just
would
saying,
have had
y'all
a
gotta
lot
see this
more hype
dog.
if he wouldn't have never went to nationals.
Exactly, bruh. Thank you, Tyree. I rest my case.
If he would have never went to nationals, he would have had way more hype.
People will be talking about him right now so much because they'd be like, "Have you seen Jack before? Have you that Jack dog crazy, bro? I'm telling you, no dog bullier than him.
And
Like,
right. So people are gonna
I'm
start
telling
automatically
you,
just trying to lock in, thinking off the
exactly.
pictures what they
A-
see,
am
and this
I
is how it
weird?
starts up.
But but Eric Soto got more bullier dogs than him.
But this is the
Like
thing.
for real, dog.
But
Like
look, this is the separation. He don't have the height. The height that dog has with that mass compared to Eric dogs, no shots. But Eric doesn't have a dog that tall yet. I don't think with that type of mass. Yes,
right, I
his
get
dog
what you're
Hmm.
carry
saying.
that mass
It's a
and
lot of
have more
pockets like
bone.
that. Yeah,
Man,
it's a
Have
lot of
more
pockets like that.
that dog he couldn't even wrap his hand around a dog's arm that's
Chungus,
8
yeah.
months. That
Talking
shit's
about
nuts, dog.
Chungus, that bit crazy.
That shit's stupid. dog. I still think, dog. People like people are blind, bro. Like people are fucking blind, dog. Yeah, they're pockets, but but
I ain't
the
gonna lie, that
mask that
dog
them
Choco
dogs
Kong,
carry,
bro,
the mask that them dogs carry is
is
fucking
different. Yeah, it's different.
insane. It is not like it's hardly seen in any bully camp, bro. I'm sorry, he's doing it above a, a lot of breeders, dog.
But
And
but the thing,
the dogs are carrying structure and
yes,
movement
bro.
at the same
Yes,
time, dog.
yes. Like that was my favorite thing about Choco Kong. He carried all that mass, but he was like, bruh, like he was in the same body silhouette, not the same silhouette, but like the same height to length ratio as like a Paco. Like he had a short back,
Hey man,
like
hey,
everything
who's
fit
about to
together.
do a drive by on the show right now? God damn it, have some respect. You on the fucking put your shit on mute, man. You about to go do a drive by, man. We hit.
I'm in the
Oh,
car, but y'all in my headphones.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't,
that's
that
you.
must be
That's you.
Tyree.
Nah, that's you, man. About to do a drive by on somebody, man. Hey, but it's all good though. Chaco was him. He was him. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Tyree done jumped off.
Tyree was the one about to do a drive by. Oh, he done busted shots already. He coming back on. All right. Hey, what's up, fam?
yeah, what's good with y'all?
Bro, y'all are so unserious, bro.
Yo, this is what makes the show, bro. Though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't be all American bully is tight lipped and tight butt around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man. I don't
Nah,
want this show
hold
to
on,
ever
wait
be
a
like
minute. I don't know about y'all, but we all the way tight butt over here.
Pause that.
Call it what you
that.
want and whatnot. Ain't no
He
looseness
said,
going
"Ain't no
on over
pause
here.
behind that shit, motherfucker. I'm tight butt."
That's what I'm saying. I'm tight. I don't know what hell no.
Oh
No homo.
man, dog,
No homo.
man,
Nah,
come
nah,
on, bro.
nah.
Oh
Nah.
my
So,
god, you just made it weird, bro. You just
bro, this
fucking made
whole
it
show been
weird.
weird. What are you talking about? It's been pause and no homo every
It
8
wasn't
minutes.
no homo or no pause behind it right afterwards, man. You poked your chest out afterwards, man. It wasn't no pause or none of that shit. You poked your chest out after that shit.
All right, y'all. So make sure y'all get the treats and whatnot. No bullet spinners. Also, a new line of gear coming soon. Um, stud credits. If you come on the show and you got a dog, I am selling stud credits off your dog. So be prepared. Uh, you won't retain any of the funds,
Shit is
but
stupid.
you will get some publicity.
Look what
Um,
Shada said, y'all.
oh yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, Joe, we gotta drop the plugs and whatnot, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Suck and blow, AI kits.
Ellis, hit Ellis
Um,
up with that. Hit
hit
Ellis up with
Ellis
the
up
suck and
for the
blow.
Suck and Blow Ministries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
jumped off like fuck this.
you know,
That's still they hitting you up, Ellis, man.
make
I
sure
don't give a
y'all
fuck. You jumped
and the
off.
most important thing, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. As we
Please.
always say, we don't ask for much, we don't ask for no money and whatnot. I mean, Ellis might ask for some money, but we don't
Who?
ask for no money and stuff like that. So
Ellis
like,
be
share,
asking for money on the
subscribe.
slide on the low though.
Uh,
Bro,
yours truly, the
asking for
architect,
money.
my man's the the Wrangler.
Come on, bro. I ain't never asked for no money now.
He be scamming the
Damn.
people.
What
Y'all
man? I'm
go
just
from
saying, what man? Suck and blow, man.
suck and blow to scammer. Damn. This what the Deacon board get?
Yeah, the deacon boy.
Y'all
Come on, man.
y'all
Come
know
on,
the
man.
Deacon board get
You
the
know what
blame and
come with it, man.
the
You know
pastors get
what
all the
come with it.
money.
Stop acting brand new. You know what come with it, man.
Hey,
Come
The
on,
Ellis,
dog.
Deacon
I'm gonna
board
say
get
it
the
like this,
blame.
man.
Hold up. Go ahead,
All
Nate.
pastors have testimony where they came from.
Let me
Yo,
get through there.
that's fucked up, Nate.
All of them,
Go through.
hey, I was raised in a preacher house, man. Hey, all of them have testimony. They went through the struggles of life and came up out of it.
Yeah. So
Just
as Passer Alwyn Joel Merrill Bay, and as Passer Tyree up on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? AKA Master Splinter, not Master Splinter, but Master Splinter,
Massa.
because that motherfucker be having a goddamn whip sometime. Master, you know what I'm saying?
I had to change from being Master Splinter just because of that reason. I'm the architect now.
He's the
I had to think about how
Nah,
I put the
motherfucker.
bed together.
Nope.
I'll try to change
Nope.
now.
Nope.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nope.
Not that bullet church.
Nope.
Gotcha, bitch.
No. That's what Ellis be saying after he be scamming people for money.
Gotcha,
Oh my
bitch.
Hey,
God.
bro, cut it out, bro. I have a financial advising business, bro. Stop. Stop saying that. I got a whole consulting business. You talk about I'm a scammer. Chill out.
That's what he be telling. Oh, hey, listen, y'all, consolidate with Ellis.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's you know what I'm saying?
Consult.
That's consult with him, man. Consult with him. Give him
This
your
is
money.
Gotcha,
all.
bitch.
This is
You know what
all
I'm saying?
jokes,
Get
bro.
it like
This
that.
is all jokes. None of this is true.
Hey, and you know what? After he gets your money, he be like,
He needs some milk.
he,
Oh God.
Need some milk.
you know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
You're a fool, bro. I'm
They
mad
call
I
him the
can't hear the
milkman
sound
on Sundays.
effects.
Hey, nah, man, but we this goes to show you we coming to the end right now.
Talking
Because-
I
about
got a whole
bullshit.
new pitch. Hey, look, I got a whole new pitch and whatnot when I come on the show from now on.
A whole new picture.
I got a whole new pitch for the show.
Oh, what is it?
I come in the name of the Lord and Savior, Bully Price.
Oh shit. Oh.
Bro, y'all some fools, bro. Y'all some fools, bro.
And let the crowd say,
We're gonna start closing out with Bully Prayer.
yeah. Everything is
I'm gonna start closing out with Bully Prayer. Lord,
that don't
bless
sound
the
like
dog
no.
food and all the high.
In the beginning,
bad.
that just didn't sound like no prayer, bro. That sounded like something else, man. No, let's stop, Tyree, man. Hey, we jumping on here. We jumping on here tomorrow.
We on here tomorrow.
Yeah, we gonna jump.
Early.
We're gonna jump on here
3
Friday,
a.m.
man. We're gonna do the the Friday Monster Mash, Friday Bully Mash, and we're gonna do American Bully Church early morning Sunday. We're gonna
Be
get
here
it
6
popping.
a.m.
Fuck is right. Shit. Not 6 a.m. I'm gonna be up, but I ain't gonna be no.
Fetch Friday on Stunner Bullies YouTube. It's like, no, I'm just playing. We here on Bully Church.
You got Stunner. Oh, okay, Stunner Bully. I thought you meant a podcast. I'm about to say, we finna plug in another. Let's plug it in. God damn it.
Hey, I gotta start doing my live, bro.
Nah, you need to.
What?
You need to start a podcast, bro. You need to start one too.
I know, bro.
Man. You need to
bro, I
start
pay
one.
for the StreamYard. I need to fucking use it.
Hey, I don't pay for the StreamYard. My shit free.
Damn.
I got the free version.
Got it free?
I mean, shit. You put in some out. I mean, hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it pays for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Be a crook, man.
Like there are some people that actually do donate. You know what I'm saying? And I put it back. I do put it back into the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't put it. I was about to say some wild shit just there, but
wow. Tax deduction, bro.
I'm glad I ain't saying, boy.
I was waiting for it too. I was like,
he
about to say some wild shit.
No, you was waiting. You were waiting for me to say. Hey, Ellis, that's your job, bro.
I was like, yeah, I'm
Ellis.
about to have my moment.
Second
I'm
blow.
about to call him out.
You was looking at you was like, say it, motherfucker, say it. Nah,
I
nah,
got
bitch.
your ass.
Nah,
Hey, play
hell.
that one. Play that.
Hey,
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
man.
whoa,
Hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
Ellis, man.
whoa,
What the fuck,
Hey, bro,
man?
cut
whoa,
it out,
whoa,
bro.
Ellis, man, what the
whoa,
fuck's
Cut it
wrong with you,
out.
dog?
whoa,
Cut it
whoa,
out,
you little
Oh,
bro.
you
freak,
Cut
getting
it
too
out.
crazy, man.
Bro,
freaky
cut it
ass
out,
nigga.
bro. Bro, play the sound bite, bro. Got you,
What?
bitch.
No, I ain't playing no soundbite after that, bro.
Yeah, you already
Bro,
want
You
to
don't
play
chill,
deserve
those
no
bro.
freaky
soundbite,
ass
man.
niggas.
Bro, cut it out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut it
Fucking
out,
Drake.
You
bro.
don't deserve no goddamn sound bit. You all right? You deserve a sound bit
Damn,
then.
son, where'd you find this?
All
Fucking
right, then.
Drake.
How about that right there?
I
Fucking
ain't
You
gonna
know
Drake.
what I'm
lie.
saying?
I ain't even hear that bit, but it's good.
Hey, but shout out to the chat, man. Hey,
For
man,
sure. Let me
I
go look at
really,
it one more time.
really fuck with y'all, man. Really fuck with y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I mean, we stayed up to 30 people on a night. We don't really announce that we having a show. This is the beautiful thing about No Boys TV, man, is that we haven't been really having well, I gotta start getting up my interview game. I'm gonna have John Corteza on here, man. I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna see if I can have another interview with him amongst because I think he needs to have his time to
To
shine,
speak.
man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
because that's my brother, dog. I love John, man. You know what I'm saying? Without the people, if there's gonna be disrespect, I'm a block you. Man. I'm sorry. I'm a block you because
I like that.
I wouldn't bring nobody on here, even anybody on the chat, to be disrespected. And like if you have a question, like you could do it respectfully, man. We gentlemen here, man. We
For
gentlemen,
sure.
and we could do it respectfully. But just because you don't agree with a person's pick or their style of dogs, like all of us like different dogs on here. Every last one of us. The type of dogs Ellis like is different than the style of dogs I like. But we can respect the style of what we
Right.
got because we understand it. The type of dogs Tyree like, me and
I like,
me and
I like,
we you know what I'm saying? We
I
can
like a little
respect it.
Remy in my dogs.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it differs from even if it differs from what we like. You know what I'm saying? We can actually have a brotherhood and we actually can have a smooth conversation.
People scared of my yard.
That y'all see, because the me and Tyree be having some crazy conversations. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Me and Tyree, we argue a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? We differ a lot.
We didn't talk about not shit. We talked about prior to the show today.
None. Yeah.
Like
And
I thought we were coming in and talk about what we talked about prior to the show. Whole situation switched up.
yeah. Which is probably for the best. You know what I'm saying? It's probably for the if I'm thinking right? If I'm thinking correctly.
The old school dogs.
Oh no, we can talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk
Ooh.
about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's
Like
jump
this
on.
topic.
Let's jump on. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful topic. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about new school breeders talking about old school blood.
Oh.
We're gonna jump on new school breeders jagging on old school blood.
That's what I'm
That they
talking
got
about.
it in their yard and how much we're gonna really
like
talk about it.
what is considered old school?
Oh.
Because I done got into it with a
Don't
few
give it
people.
on. Hey, Tyree, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, my
Don't
blood
do it
started
because
boiling for a second.
I know we gonna be on here for another fucking 2 hours, bro. Don't do it. You know how we is, man. Don't do it.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Don't
I
do
got
it,
another
man.
live
Let's
to get
save it
on,
for
bro.
tomorrow.
I
Let's
blow some
save it
salt
for
on y'all
tomorrow
tomorrow.
because listen, I bet you everybody watching right now is like, yeah, we jumping on this bitch tomorrow, bro. You was just about to motherfucking just give it all away, dog. Come
I'll
on,
see
man.
y'all
Show.
tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. Much love, yo. Much love, Ellis, man. Thank you for jumping on, Deacon. Suck and
All right,
blow,
just let
y'all.
me know what
Hey,
time.
for
Hey,
sure.
cut it
Suck and
out, bro.
blow. Nah. Come on, man. Don't duck your responsibility. Suck and blow for Ellis, man. Hit him up What you say it was, Tyree? 59.99 for the
$59.99.
low. That's a low. It's usually a couple of
70,
hundred.
yeah, 73 on with a coupon.
Come on, man. Have respect. Have respect for your
And she,
elders, man.
I'm just playing, bro. Hey, to my senior
See,
pastors and teachers, have a blessed night.
hey,
I'll
you
see
have
y'all
a
later,
blessed
bro.
night too, man. Man, much love, man. Yeah, man. Hey, so yeah, suck and blow. Well, I mean, we gonna plug him in either way it go. He on here or not. Y'all know what it is. The suck and blow, straight up. Hit Ellis up. You know what I'm saying? He get it right for you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stay on him, though. You got to stay on him, y'all. Tyree, what you got to say before we end this bitch?
Tune in tomorrow. Why not? I got a good rant for y'all.
Hey, Shannon, I agree with you, man. We that's why one of the reasons Dave Wilson jumped on here. But I definitely understand what you're saying, but I think that was taken a little bit. It can go both ways, man, I guess, man. But I definitely would love to have him on here to see if he can not explain himself, man, because that sounds like we trying to bitch a motherfucker out, man. And that's not what we here to do. I'd rather just hear his side of what you know what I'm saying, of not even that. He don't even have to talk about that, man. I don't even want him to jump on here and to talk about that, man. I just would like for him to talk about his experience after nationals. And maybe that'll come up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that will, segue into that. Maybe, he would want to talk about that, because the one thing I know about John, man, he don't duck no smoke at all. He don't duck no smoke at all, bruh. And I respect that from Mr. John Cravesa, man, and everything he's done. And it's messed up that, that some people would take things that he might have said, or a pick that he might have made, and just flush all his experience down the toilet, and which I think is a great mistake, because he's offered a lot to the American Bully game and the American Bully history, and he has a lot of knowledge, and what his wife does, it just don't make sense. Just the how can I say, the sacrifices that they've made towards just the dog world, period. Now, I can't just say the American Bully game, just the dog world, period. I think his wife shows in the AKC and UKC, and she's just like one of the best handlers in the dog game, bro, period, man. Just like she's done work over on my dogs plenty of times, bro. She just is y'all talk about Hannah, man, but John's wife is just like, she's a beast, bro, at what she does, man. And yeah, shout out to Mr. Gervais, and hopefully we can have him on here, and hopefully his wife as well, to jump on here so she can definitely talk about her accomplishments in the American Bully dog world, and what she has actually done towards the breed and the show world as well. But anything else, Tyree?
Nah, yo, nah, yo. Tomorrow, yeah, I'm blow your spot up.
Tomorrow it's gonna be on the popping tomorrow. So
We
y'all
gonna
just be
call
ready.
Dave Wilson. We gonna call Robert Lee. We gonna call everybody. If
All
I
right.
get Dave and Rob in here tomorrow, whatnot, y'all better share. So y'all better send this to y'all mama to watch.
Ooh. All right, yeah. Let's try to get Mr. Dave Wilson on here and Robert
Mr.
Lee on
Lee.
here. If we can do that, man, that'll be
I might just let them take over and let them host it tomorrow.
Hell yeah, we might just shut the fuck. We will shut the fuck up because it's gonna that shit right there is gonna be crazy. If we get, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. I hope it can happen, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's gonna be a hard one to do. But if we can do that,
what
man.
What time you say you want to do this?
You want to do it around the same time, 6 o'clock? You want to do it earlier, 5?
Yeah, let's do it a little bit earlier. Let's do 5 for right now.
5? We'll let y'all know.
Rob up and see if Rob can do it at 5. I'm gonna Dave.
All right, I got you.
And let Rob know that Dave is gonna possibly be on the show and whatnot. Possibly, I'm gonna do the same. That way, he got an idea of what we're trying to, bring together. And
I'm trying to have
attack or nothing.
I'm trying to have Dave on anyway, man, because we need to have a talk after Nationals. I think there needs to be more clarity on what kind of dog that the ABKC is looking for, instead of people putting words in his mouth and saying Bashar runs shit, and this and that. I really think he has his own feet to stand on, and I think he's gonna stand 10 toes down, and I think we need to give him that opportunity as well. So, all right, y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all know what it is.
That'll make you angry as a motherfucker.
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and niggas translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas in white hoods like clan movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These niggas ain't hooping. Glossed over, nigga, we see it. No fly list. Niggas ain't tripping. In the cut like state troopers. Corpse flower, late bloomer. Niggas talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. Keep the heat, we some peacemakers. Go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler. We going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school. I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper. No, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par. I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with both strokes like it's motocross. Niggas gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Full page, y'all couldn't buy me. Niggas hyenas. This shit is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock knees, nigga, not me. Fuck is you talking about lost sleep? Fuck with a nigga who don't rap. Got to tell me, you niggas is lost sheep. These niggas is off Zans. I give them more bars, we'll need an autopsy. You need it in bulk, I'm Costco. Got it jumping, these niggas is not fleet. Fuck is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand niggas can't clock me. The shit that I'm talking is hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed, my nigga. What? Niggas claiming king, bet. Niggas popping flash, what? I ain't seen no wings yet. Shit, all I see